All right, guys, welcome back to the Unfiltered podcast. We have a panel full of amazing, beautiful women that were on time today. It's going to be a great show. Let's get it.
Oh no. I would have touched you with a fucking stick.
Yo, baby! How y'all doing on this beautiful, beautiful Friday night? Tonight, we're joined with 8 beautiful, lovely ladies. But before we get in the show, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live, guys. Guys, Unfiltered Army, I need all of y'all that's to really support us to become a member in the locals. In the locals, you can see all the behind-the-scenes footage from the podcast, the yacht parties, the strip club. You get to see footage like cups being thrown, punches being thrown. That is all in the locals. So, guys, make sure you tap in and become a member on locals. Also, guys, support us on YouTube and become a member. To do that, you could go on your phone or you could do it on desktop. Go to our channel, click join. There's 6 tiers. The top tiers give you the best perks possible. That means top percentage off of merch, Instagram chat for members only. You also get our personal number to do business, guys.
Also, shout out to the Discord gang. Discord, please, guys, join the Discord. The Discord is at the top in the description. Make sure you guys hit us up. Myself, Eric, Basil, we're in the Discord. If you have any questions, comments about the show, let us know. Anything you guys want us to react to. Also, guys, unfilteredpodcast.shop. I got the merch behind me. If you guys want to pre-order the merch, please go to the website. We're going to put in that order very soon. Also, guys, if you are a subscriber to the channel, remember you just love watching our content. We have a yacht party next Saturday with a lot of beautiful ladies. Some of the ladies that you see here might be on the yacht. So make sure you guys hit us up if you want a ticket. Fly to Miami. You can party with us, man. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. We appreciate you guys tuning in again, man. It's Friday. You guys could be anywhere, but you're here with us. Ladies, I said it before the show. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for being on time. Guys, we are the realest podcast in the fucking world. Guys, we're the only ones that allow you guys to dictate the topics, the questions, and basically just super chat the whole fucking show away, okay? Yes. If you aren't a subscriber, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button, okay? That helps us out with the algorithm, and turn notifications on. Like Steve was saying, we actually have a new company that we're working with for the merch. Because what was happening with the merch is we had to wait a long time for the turnover, but now we actually have someone local that I'm talking to, so we might have the merch like within days now. So I'm really excited about that, guys. Make sure you guys keep your super chats friendly, man. Any questions friendly, okay? I will honor your super chats. You guys are giving your hard-earned money to super chat. The super chat threshold is going to be $9.99 and up, okay? Anything $9.99 will be read if you guys super chat anything under that. We will show it on the screen. I think we touched everything. Real quick, man. Shout out to my man Dom, okay, for working on the Clips channel. If you guys don't want to watch the full 1 hour, 2 hours that we spend here, go to the Clips channel, subscribe. He puts up like the best 5 to 10 minutes of the show on there. He does a really great job, and that channel is growing super, super fast as well. Shout out to my girl Jules. She's still hanging in here for green card. We're talking to a lawyer now, guys. Within 6 to 12 months, she might have her citizenship, okay?
Yes. Also, guys, if you can't watch the full podcast because maybe you have work or something, guys, go check us out on Spotify. On Spotify, we also have Q&As, polls that you can do during the panel. So make sure you go listen if you can't watch the full podcast.
Yeah. Also, guys, if you want to become a member, we do have special chats for you guys. On Instagram, on Discord, you guys get special privileges and perks, okay? I know that I just recently told Jules that we were going to actually start implementing the perks because a lot of people just joined within the last few days. So shout out to you guys, man. And if you're not a member, if you want to become a member, sometimes people go on there and they gift memberships.
Right.
But you have to go to your settings and turn that option on because for some reason, YouTube doesn't have it on for you.
Yeah. Also, shout out to International, my boy Alan. He's producing for us today, guys. So what's up, Alan? Alan's in the building. So appreciate it, man. Yeah, guys, we appreciate you guys again for the support, man. We're always going up, getting better. So we got a lot of new upgrades and new things coming in source. So guys, stay tuned for that.
Yeah, actually, shout out to Al. He looks good back there, bro.
Yeah, okay.
fresh.
Yeah, he looks good back there. Real quick, man. Shout out to my boy Crypto Reset. He just became a member, Super Saiyan level 2. We appreciate you guys, man. Much love to you guys. We're gonna let the ladies introduce themselves and keep going. Go ahead.
Starting from you, can I get your name, age, and what you do for a living?
Hi guys, my name is Mickey. I'm 22 and I'm currently a law student.
Okay. Wait, are you single?
Relationship 2.5 years.
Okay, perfect. Still, I'm surprised you're still single after last night. Okay, just kidding. Go ahead. What about you?
Well, my name's Kelly. I'm 21. I don't really do nothing right now. I'm actually in school right now for veterinarian. So that's what I'm working on full time.
Okay. Are you single or are you taken?
Single now, recently.
Single recently. How recent?
How recent? She can't get caught up. She got too many hoes. She can't get caught up.
How recent?
Like
Recently.
Couple months.
The way you made it seem like it was a couple hours.
Her
Just
friend just threw her under the bus. She said recent.
Yeah.
Like recent.
So it might have been today. Yeah, it might have been today. Okay, that's fine.
No, that's not recent.
Okay. What about you over here? Go ahead.
My name is Patty, and I'm just working right now.
What do you do for work?
I work at the mall. You know,
Okay, bro, that was so cute in a way. My name's Patty. I'm just working right now. Okay.
How old are you, Patty?
I'm 19.
19.
I'm single.
Okay, single.
Ready to mingle?
Let me know.
Okay, single. Shout out to you. Welcome to the show. Wait, what do you mean? Let me know.
No, don't let me know. Let me know.
Okay.
I'm a little logged in a little bit.
Okay, gotcha.
Crazy.
All right. What about you over here? Go ahead.
I'm Sabrina. I'm 19 and I'm studying psychology.
19, psychology.
What school do you go to?
I go to FIU.
Okay. And are you single?
I am taken.
Taken.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Was she taken last time she came?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
She was?
said,
Okay.
She said I'm in a situation.
Gotcha. Okay, shout out to
I
you.
did not say that.
That was-
She said she was taken.
Don't
Yeah,
get her in
thank
trouble,
you.
bro. Don't get
No,
her in
for
trouble.
real.
Hey, brother, go watch the podcast.
Yo, subscribe, brother. Okay, what about you? Go ahead.
My name is Kate and I'm 25 years old and I model and I do content creation.
Okay, and are you taken or single?
I'm very much off the market.
Off the market. Okay,
Yeah.
taken. And what about you?
My name's Alexia. I work at Nike and I'm 21.
Okay, 21. And are you single or
taken.
Taken. Okay.
Yeah.
You said that shit with confidence.
Right, yeah.
I am.
She has to.
All right. And what about you over there?
My name is Cortland. You can call me Coco. I'm 27 and a third year medical student.
Okay. And are you single or taken?
I am single.
Single.
Bro, she
okay.
said she a med student. You know she's single.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Real quick before we get started, why do you think it's so hard for people that are in that career to hold relationships?
Because people don't understand like how much time we have to invest into it. Like they really think we're just purposely not, just simple things as texts and calls and all this stuff. But it's like we're literally studying, but you won't know until you're physically there with me.
Gotcha.
yeah.
What do you think about the fact that they just did a study? They said that the people that cheat the most are in your field. I'm just telling you what the study says.
They cheat within though, to be honest.
I feel like they're just stressed.
What do you think about that?
I was about to say that. I'm not surprised.
So,
it's just long hour. I'm not excusing it. It's just long hours, and I think you're
Are they-
stressed.
Are they sleeping with are the nurses sleeping with the doctors, or is it more like I've heard some some crazy shit about like doctors and nurses, bro.
Yeah, I've heard some crazy shit too.
Yeah, well, I
Can't
genuinely
speak to
so she clearly doesn't want to tell us why, but I think the reason why is because, bro, their schedules are like this. You work 3 to 4 days a week, right? And you have like you'll either have 3 days off or 4 days off, but those 3 days you're working all fucking day.
Oh yeah.
Like
12-hour shifts.
it's more than that sometimes. You're talking about
Yeah.
14, 18-hour shifts. Like these people have beds in the hospital, right? Because they're not going home. Like those 3 days they're working, they're sleeping, they're going right back to
Yeah.
work. And so when you're living that type of life, man, shit, that doctor looks pretty good down the hallway. You know what I mean? He looks pretty good, and you see him every day. He's always like, "Hey, how are you, Coco?" You know what I mean? And your man's at home like playing Xbox. You know, he won't find out.
Yeah, I know a girl who was a travel nurse. She made bank, but yeah, the hours were crazy. They would send her to wherever, like she wanted, and they can pick like I want to go to Hawaii or whatever. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's it's a taxing fucking job, bro.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. Okay, cool. Ladies, my first question for you guys. And
Wait, can I say something really quick?
yeah.
Guys, refresh your damn page if you don't see it, bro. I can't believe I have to say this. But if you're not seeing this, it's because for some people it stopped in the beginning. Refresh your page. Literally, that's all I had to do. Just refresh your page.
Okay. Yeah, man. You gotta understand a lot of our viewers are like 80 years old. So you know what I
It was
mean?
probably Captain.
Shout out to
He's
my
actually in a nursing home.
And that was somebody new actually asking right now how you can join. If you go on a desktop, which means a computer, if you go on a computer on YouTube, bro, I was trying to put instructions, they weren't getting it. There's gonna be a little sign on the corner, on the right hand corner. It's gonna be subscribe and join right next to each other. Click on join. That's going to be the tiers that we're talking about. That means you can be part of the family.
Yeah, welcome to the family, by the way.
Yeah, and then subscribe is going to be right there as well.
Yeah. Also, before we get started, guys, I really appreciate the chat so much, man. I mean, I appreciate you guys more than you know. And here's the thing, too.
They said we get it, we're idiots.
And here's what I say, chat. When new people come in, man, because we are being pushed in the algorithm a lot more now, be welcoming, guys. You know, a lot of people, you know, they'll come in, they might like us, but they won't stay if they feel like they don't know anyone. You know, I've done that before where I've been just on YouTube. I've gone on a page and I was like, yo, I like this content, but I wasn't familiar with the chat. And it can just be as easy as being like, yo, hey, how are you? Welcome to the fam. You know what I mean? Even if they don't become members, if they subscribe, that still helps us a lot. You guys get to hear her laugh the whole entire show.
Someone said get on Pornhub and refresh.
Okay.
Also, to add to that, though, real quick, chat. If you guys are watching and you don't like have the chat open, like you're watching right now, open the chat, guys. The chat is hilarious. If you're just watching without, you know, it's a whole nother.
Oh yeah,
it's like a whole nother podcast in the chat, guys.
Yeah.
Also, if you're in the chat, guys, whoever's in the chat, share the podcast, guys. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, like share it on your story that you're watching us, screen record it, and link us, guys.
Yeah,
we need more people to check us out.
Well, here's the thing, though. I don't think the chat knows how powerful they are.
Yeah,
they are, bro. The fact that they keep her laughing the entire show, it's crazy, bro. And you're right about that. The chat is its own community. You'll watch the show, right? But if you go on a chat, it gets like crazy.
It gets deep.
Because here's the thing, right? He'll have the computer sometimes, and they'll just be cracking up. Right. And I'm like, yo, I don't know what's going on, but it must be funny. So shout out to you guys, man. We love you guys so much. If you're going to subscribe, go ahead and do it, man. Welcome to the family. We appreciate you guys. My first question for the ladies is, if you went out to the mall and you saw your friend's man, her boyfriend, with another woman, would you tell her or would you keep it to yourself? And we're going to start off with you this time. Go ahead.
I would call her right away, like FaceTime her.
Okay.
Show her everything.
So you're gonna call her, FaceTime her, show her, follow the dude, which is basically stalking him.
Confront him.
You'll confront him.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so pretend I'm that dude. Well, how would you confront me?
I'll just go up and be like, hey, like.
Wait, with the phone out?
Yeah, like, what? You're crazy.
Okay. So I'm gonna be like, yo, why are you recording me?
Yeah. You shouldn't have cheated.
How do you know I'm cheating? How do you know this isn't my sister? How do you know it's not my family member? How do you?
She would tell me.
Who would tell you?
Before I come. I would call her first.
You said,
yo, this is wild.
Okay, all right, that's fair. You know what? Cool. It is what it is. What about you? What would you do?
I don't know. It depends. Because honestly, I would tell her, but if she's been letting it happen multiple, I'm not telling her. Let her face the consequences. But I would tell her.
Okay, so you're saying if you know that there's a history of this happening before, you wouldn't tell her.
Nah, I'd be like, nah, that's on you, baby girl. But if it's the first time, best believe I'm gonna confront him and be like, "What's up with you? What are you doing?"
Okay, that's fair enough. What about you? What would you do?
I mean, if it's your friend, you got to tell him. But the thing is you got to have proof, because you can't go to a girl and tell her about her man or what he's doing unless you have concrete evidence, because she's not going to believe you. So I personally think I'm not going to follow him around with a video, but I'm going to get a pic or something and call her and be like, hey, I just texted you a picture. Probably nothing, but I just saw like so-and-so. Just verifying it's all good. I'm gonna get my girl. Like, I'm sorry, but yeah.
Probably nothing. Oh yeah, like the girl receiving that is gonna think probably nothing.
I'm
right?
prefacing, hoping it's nothing for her.
That's fair. Okay, what about you? What would you do?
Same thing that she said. Usually, from my experience, my personal experience, girls don't believe.
Yeah, I
when
need
you
you to speak
tell
into the
them,
mic. Go ahead.
Girls don't believe when you tell them that their man is cheating on them unless you have a deadass picture of them doing it.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll try to inform her, but if I don't have the evidence, then I won't feel as keen to do it because she might not believe me.
Do me a favor, I'll turn her up a little bit too, brother. Thank you so much, man. What about you? What would you do? You got pink hair. I know what you would do. Go ahead.
take a picture,
Mhm.
follow him in the car.
Yep. I told you.
Gotta come with
I
Shawty.
fucking told
I
you,
gotta
bro.
be like-
The pink hair, bro. If she comes in here with purple, pink, green,
blue,
bro,
any
you
of
already
those
know. Okay, so you follow him in the car.
I'll take a picture and be like, this looks a little fishy. And then,
Turn
if
her
there's
up a little bit more
problem-
too, brother.
If there's a problem, then, follow him around. Be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay. All right, cool. I'm gonna let you guys all answer, then I'm gonna get to you guys real quick. What would you do?
I would tell her.
You would tell her?
Yeah, I would just let her know straight the fuck up.
So you would just call her and say, "Hey, I saw your man at the mall with another
fuck,
woman."
I don't call. No. I'm gonna FaceTime you, baby girl. You don't answer the first 3 times. That's on you. I did what I have to do. Here's your picture. Here's your evidence. Holding hands, whatever they're doing.
Okay.
So nothing to it. Like, here you go, baby girl. You don't answer the first 3 times. There you go. Your 3 wishes are gone. Boom. Bam.
Okay, that's fair. What would you do?
No, I agree. Like if they seem like really close, like arm around her, holding hands, intimacy, then I would obviously anybody would assume that they're a couple. I would definitely like text her and be like, "Hey, I just saw your boyfriend at the mall. Were you aware of this?" And if she says something like, "Oh, I didn't know he was going to the mall. He told me he was going to be at his mom's house." There you go. I mean,
Okay,
I would just
that's
tell her.
fair enough. Now here's what I'll say, right? Because I let you guys all go, and it looked like you wanted to say something else, right?
It depends. Like, if you're my girl, I'll let you know. But if it's some girl, whatever. That's
Okay.
you.
Let me get the guy's perspective on this. What would you say to all these women that immediately got involved into someone else's relationship? What would you tell them?
Stay out of the business. Stay out. Just keep your own. Like, don't just assume that he's with a girl.
Yeah.
Don't just assume that he's cheating. Mind your business.
Okay. What would you tell them?
You don't know what type of relationship they have. Just mind your own business. It has nothing to do with you at all.
That's fair. It looks like she wants to talk for the chat real quick. You want to say
guys
something?
always say that males and females can't be friends.
Thank
that,
you.
That friendship. That there's no reason why you would keep a female friend. So if you're out with somebody and someone's friends see you out with someone, that ain't your friend.
I didn't say it was a friend. I said it was a family member.
I didn't say friend.
I said it was a family member. But here's my advice, and I want to get to the super chat. Shout out to the super chatters, man. I see you guys coming in already. What I'll say is, ladies, stay out of people's business.
I disagree.
Wait, so you're telling me-
Stay out of people's business, and here's why. Because only she knows if she's gonna get back with this guy or not. Okay, if he's going out in public with another woman, chances are that's not their only problem. Okay, when you get involved into someone else's relationship, you make yourself look really stupid. Okay, because here's the thing, right? You tell my girl you saw me at the mall with someone else. Okay, cool. Maybe it was another girl. Maybe it was a family member. You will forever be disliked by me no matter what. No matter what. And if you're really cool with her, it's gonna. Anyways,
That's true. That's true.
What I'm
'cause-
saying is, and here's the thing: she's, the way we are, she's gonna get back with me. I know that. But now you're gone forever.
Yeah.
Now you're gone forever. So what I'm saying is, there's got to be a certain level of respect there, right? And I get it. As women, you want to sit here and tell each other everything. But I personally think the smartest thing to do is stay out of people's business. Where I come from, they have a saying. If you'll live longer if you mind your business.
Correct.
In the streets, what that means is don't snitch.
Right.
Don't.
Expose him.
Who added that? Where did y'all? Did Jules ask for that one? Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ!
What I'm saying is,
yo, Alan, do me a quick favor and hide the chat, bro.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, go ahead and just mind your business, ladies. Okay. Trust me, you'll live longer. Shout out to the
Wait, can
super
I say
chatters.
something?
Yo, what's up?
If you're my man, you shouldn't be out with nobody else. Period.
Well, that's
I
a
don't
given.
give
That's fine, but that has
That's
to do
what I'm
with
saying.
what happened. You don't know what type of relationship they
Yeah.
got. Maybe they
But
have
that's
a
what I'm saying,
maybe
like,
they have a type
it
of relationship.
depends.
It's out of sight, out of mind.
It's
So
called
now
boundaries.
you're
It's
putting
called
it-
boundaries.
No,
but
It's
how-
boundaries. Why would you go
It's
out
the-
with somebody else that's not your girl?
Hey,
You
look,
made a
like I
commitment when
said,
you decided to call her your girl.
I don't know their relationship.
It
But
Like I
it
said,
doesn't matter about the
out of sight, out
relationship.
of
It's
mind.
called boundaries. If you see your girl out with another man, it don't matter what they doing. In your head, you concluding everything, you putting math 2 and 2 together. You're like, oh wait, that's a girl, that's a guy. Oh, she said that guys and girls can't be friends. It's that simple and that easy.
But Basil, I have a question though. If I was out with another man and somebody else saw it and they told my man, is that the same or no?
That's embarrassing.
Sorry, let me give actual name. If Jules was out with another man at a mall and you saw and
But-
you told Eric, is that the same or no?
But mind your business.
That's not. First of all, that's not the same.
Why is it not the
Oh,
same?
it's
No,
not the
no,
same, but it's not the same.
It's not.
You guys are
Wait, they're gonna
contradicting
be like,
yourself.
guys are
Oh,
different.
no.
You guys
First
are
of all, hold on.
contradicting
First of all, Eric's
So you
not my
wouldn't
friend.
tell Eric?
Hold on. First of all, Eric's my brother, so that's different.
Okay,
I
but he
live
said
with
family
him.
member,
That's
right?
different.
But he said family member though.
So
Did he
you
say
wouldn't
that?
tell
Don't remember
Eric
the
you
part?
caught that?
Bro, first of all, I'm walking up the jewels. Ain't
That's
no
what I'm
going here.
saying. Exactly.
I don't know what
But
y'all
you
talking
said
about.
mind your business.
But like,
Bro,
but
I'm
that's your
walking
main
up the
thing. But that's the
jewels.
main thing.
Look,
You
I'm
don't know
walking
the
up the jewels,
relationship.
I'm be like, who the
But
fuck
you
is
don't know the
this?
relationship. You don't know what they got going on.
I do know the relationship. He's my brother.
No, but here's but you gave the concept of like that's our friends. Of course, we're gonna know the relationship and the dynamic.
That's what I'm
as well.
saying.
No,
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 but
no,
listen,
no,
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 no.
but
Depends
listen.
on the girl.
Because look, I've had a situation. The girl will lie to their friends about what type of relationship they have just to save face with their friends. They won't really tell you what their truth is, but with their man, it's a whole different thing. It's a whole different.
That's when you
concept.
see with your own eyes. Once you see somebody with their own eyes and how they act together, you could tell how they are together. Like it does not take that long. Like if
Okay.
you're slow, you're slow. You could just say that. But
Nah,
like
it
generally,
doesn't.
like it does not work like that. It's called
Relationships-
boundaries.
Okay, hold on, ladies, real quick.
Relationships are
Hold on,
extremely
ladies.
complex.
Ladies. We do have super chats coming in. I want to go ahead and respect the chatters real quick.
Mhm.
I will say this: it's different between men and women, right?
Mhm.
Like as a man and women, and we'll get to this later if you guys
Okay,
want to.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's very different. Shout out to my boy Daniel Price, man. Shout out to you, brother. He says, devastating to see and hear Kate Sauce taken and wearing shades like Basil and right next to him.
Hey, bro's putting 2 to 2 together.
I wonder.
Hold on. All right. Shout out to my man Daniel Price. He says, "Damn, but thanks to Unfiltered saving her from the whole phase.
Yeah,
now
shout
I
out.
want to be perfected ultra instinct." Shout out to my boy, man.
Yeah, shout
The
out.
fact that you know about perfected ultra instinct, man, that actually means a lot to me, brother. Yeah, man. And guys, listen, all those perks, we actually do honor those. Okay, like the ultra instinct and even the godly one. You guys will be able to come to the studio, hang out with us, go to the private yachts, all that shit. We do, bro. We fly people out from other countries,
Yes.
right? So we really keep our words with you guys. Shout out to you, man. Much love. Jose says that's toxic. Your friend's boyfriend can't have friends? Question mark.
No,
He can have friends, but I need to know how your friendship is. You can't just say here, this is my friend. Okay, this is my homeboy. How you gonna feel? How are you gonna feel?
Men and
You-
women aren't the same.
Yeah, we're not.
exactly. And but that goes towards why
it's
my
still
man can't. Hold on.
boundaries.
But that goes towards why my man can't have female friends, because if every man wants to fuck their female friends and I see you on your ones in public with her, why would I let you? Why would I even let that happen?
I understand what you're saying. I personally don't have any female friends,
Yeah.
but that's
Good.
also because
As you should.
there's nothing that a woman can do for me that I can't do for myself. Okay, when men and women are friends, it's a one-sided relationship. That is a one-sided relationship where a woman is benefiting all the way around. Men barely ever benefit from being friends with women ever,
So-
unless you guys are letting us fuck, and you guys are rarely doing that because if you friend zone the guy, it means you typically don't want to fuck him.
That means they're
I
ugly.
we can all agree that men and women are different, but I just don't understand the dynamics of why men are allowed to be loyal to men, but women can't be loyal to women. I'm speaking in terms of like the mall situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is Basil allowed to tell you, but I cannot tell my
Well,
friend?
I think for me it comes down to the fact that like if I see my boy with a girl, or if like I know you're in control. The man is always in control, right? Like I don't ever see a man and a woman walking in the mall and I'm like, she's in control of that relationship. She's leading that relationship. I never see it like that. Whenever I see a woman with a man, I'm on if because mind you, I don't know the man. But if I know the woman, I'm like, yo, something's off here. Like she's clearly with him. She feels comfortable enough to be seen with him. What's really going on here? Now, here's the thing. I personally don't get involved in anyone's business. I don't care. Unless it's my brother, unless it's someone close to me, bro, you could come to the podcast. You could sit right next to me because you're a guest and you pay to be here. I could see your girl fucking another dude. I guarantee you, I really don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. When we have yacht parties and all this shit, guys come up to me and talk to me and they're like, yo, what's up, bro? I'm like, yo, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. After that, no offense, I really don't give a fuck, right? Like, I don't, bro. I'm so busy on my goal and my own grind. I don't really care. Like, if we're doing business, that's different. If we're doing business, cool. I'll do business with you. But if you're just a random guy, bro, I don't care. I don't care. If your girl's out there doing some shit, you can't control your girl. Your girl doesn't respect you. That's not my problem. That's your problem. So real quick, man, let's get to the other super chat. My boy D says, I I don't want to kill your name, bro. Is it Fritzo? D Fritzo? I'm just gonna call you D Fritzo. So he says, question for the ladies: have you ever been on a date with a guy that you didn't even like? This is a good
that's a good
fucking
one.
question, bro. Holy shit. All right, a whole bunch of laughs.
All of them.
They all looked uncomfortable, bro.
A whole
They all
bunch
looked
of
uncomfortable.
laughs. Who wants to go first, ladies?
I've
Yeah.
never been on a date, guys.
Who's never been on a date? You?
What?
That's probably a good thing.
You got enough time in the world, girl.
How old
You're
are you?
young.
How old are
You're
you?
young.
I'm 19.
She's 19. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing you've never
It'll
been on a
change
date.
after the show, I'm sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
I'm sure she'll get DMs or something.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's up
Okay.
to you if you want to, but I'm sure.
Okay, so you laughed. Have you ever been on a date with a guy you didn't like?
Most definitely.
Okay, why?
Because you never know how a person really is in person until you actually meet them. And once you meet that person and you get that just like that icky feeling, like once I meet you and I see how you act, that's disgusting. Like, first of all, why are you throwing yourself at me? Second of all, why are you talking weirdly? What is the whole point of you doing all that? They go out of their way, they come out too strong. Like, okay, I might say this and that in the messages, but does not mean throw yourself.
What?
Yeah, because girls, I'm not gonna say like girls, they will lead you on in messages. I'm not
Wait, hold on. What's your name? What's your name?
Kelly.
Kelly, right? How stupid does that sound? Let me lead you on through messages. Let me flirt with you. Let me give you all these choosy signals. Let me send you the cute little pics. Let me tell you.
I don't want no pics.
Okay, but let me do all these things. But when we meet, how dare you? How dare you make advances? Yeah. How dare you?
Because they go to the extreme instead of actually getting to know you and like sit down and get to know a person before you throw it. So like, give it 10 minutes. Let me know your name.
Well, don't flirt with them in the messages then.
Okay, there you go.
But
If you
it's
can speak
like
into the mic,
as soon as you sit in the car, they're like, "That's it. Take your pants off right now."
Okay, here's what you don't understand. Men are only going to treat you the way you present yourself.
Correct.
If you're sitting here being flirtatious and promiscuous, men are saying this is a hoe. I'm sorry, it's the way it is. Here's a problem. Here's the thing. No. You can't dress like a hoe and act like a hoe and then tell me you're not a hoe, right? I can't sit here and dress like a hoe and then go to the fucking club and dance on random niggas and be like, I'm not a fucking hoe. No, but I'm not fucking them though. You're still a hoe. You're still a fucking hoe.
And that's fine, but that's not me though. I would never do that.
But what you just said implies.
I'm just saying, not out of my own experience, but like I don't like. I'm not my experience. Like from recently, from what I have seen of things, and you know what's happened. From that, like I
don't know what's happened because I don't know the details, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's besides the point. Okay. When you don't even give the guy the right signal, they'll be like, okay, let me go on your date. Like, let me give you an example. Like, I went on a date recently, right? And I didn't give this guy any type of vibe that I want to sleep with you. I want to be with you. I want to I told the guy, I want to get to know you.
Yeah, let me stop you right there because it sounds so stupid to me. Women will sit here and ignore all of the red flags. You'll ignore all of the warnings. You'll go out on a date with a guy, right? He does something stupid and you're like, he's a fucking asshole. No. You saw the fucking signs. You saw the signs. Yes, you did. Women can't sit here and come on the show and say, on one hand, we're the smartest creatures in the world. No, we're so intuitive. We mature faster than men. But then when something stupid happens, they're like, oh my God, this guy tricked me. Guy tricked me. No. There's no fucking excuses. You don't put yourself as a woman, you don't put yourself in a position where something bad can happen to you because the chances are something bad can happen to you. But you guys are so deluded. You go into the world thinking nothing bad can happen to me. And then when it happens, I'm not saying that it's justified. If a guy fucks up, he fucks up and he should be held accountable. But if you don't put yourself in that position, it never happens to begin with.
Yeah. Also, hold on. Also, ladies, though, real quick, we don't go out on a date with y'all. Like, we want to have sex when we go on a date with y'all. Okay. Correct. Just if all y'all just keep that in your head, any guy that's asking you on a date, he wants to sleep with you. If you just remember that, then you won't be disappointed. Steve, also, for you,
that's why I don't go on
hold
dates.
On, Steve. Why do you think women just don't logically? Because if they're so smart and immature before us, and you know they have the highest IQs, why do you think that women don't understand that when men are trying to DM you, when men are trying to take you out on dates, whenever we're trying to hang out with you and just come over to watch a movie, why do you guys not assume this guy's trying to fuck? This is common fucking sense, right? Common fucking sense. Ladies, anybody want to take that one?
That's why I don't talk to nobody. Period. That's it.
No, I
Okay,
assume.
Coco.
Well, I just think you just have this hope that this guy is different. I mean, yeah, guys aren't, the smartest, but at the same time, they're not that dumb. Like they know what to say, what
Mhm.
you want to hear to make you feel comfortable enough that you're different.
Mhm.
And then once they get what they want, then they act like you're the one that's just like, delusional. But it
Okay, that's
wasn't
fair.
like that.
So
all
you
the
so
time.
you go into a situation hanging out with a guy with hope, correct?
Well, yeah, you're
Okay.
supposed to, right?
Do you ever watch like Disney movies and shit like that?
Yeah.
Why don't you go into the zoo and go into an encounter with a lion, and just go in there hoping that this lion, because he already ate, he's not gonna do anything to you.
Okay.
Because that's essentially
It's
what
not
it
the
is,
same
guys.
thing. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. But obviously, one is deaf and one is you're gonna have sex, right?
Exactly.
But what
like-
I'm saying is, it's the same shit. You can't go into a place thinking there's no threat of
then you're
anything
never
happening.
gonna date if you continue to have this like bad.
Turn her up a little bit,
assumption.
Al. Here's what I'm saying. You shouldn't be dating with the intention of just having fun. You should be dating for marriage anyways.
Right. I didn't say that. I was dating.
Well, you're
to have
saying that
fun.
you wouldn't be able to date. You said
because
that
you're trying to say like assume every guy wants something from you.
you
'Cause if
have to. You
Well,
have
yeah.
to. Okay, here's I'll turn it around on you, right?
Okay.
Whenever I take a girl out on a date,
Mhm.
I always assume that I'm gonna pay. I never assume she's gonna pay, because all the dates I've ever been on, no girl has ever said, "Let me fucking pay." Now I would be stupid if I sat here and said, "Damn, she's gonna pay for at least for her part." Girls, bro, this is common sense. This is logic. This is what men are. This is what women are. We know what society's like. Let's not sit here and go into a relationship or a situationship where we're like, "Oh, where I thought you were gonna just hang out with me." It's like he said. Men are looking to have sex. Period. Period. Okay. Even when I met her, right?
Mhm.
Before I was like, "Yo, I want to date her." I was like, "I want to fuck her." Right? When
Caught
she
her attention.
when she came out to the car, she was like, "Hi." I was like, I'd fuck the shit out of her. And then I was like, oh shit, I actually like her.
Yeah, and that's just how we think, ladies. It's not, because I hate when women hear that and like, oh, you're perverted, you're this. No, it's just male nature. It's just how we are. We just are wired to want to fuck you. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Don't look at it as creepy or weird. Just look at it, oh, he's a guy. And then it's up to you to decide if you're gonna give it to him or not.
Absolutely correct. Shout out to the super chatters, man. Shout out to the chat. If you guys have any questions, also we'll do a chat talk at the end, okay?
Yeah.
There's a lot of new people, so who doesn't know, chat talk is you guys can send questions throughout the show. We're gonna highlight those, pick a couple of them.
Shout out to the new people.
And,
yeah, man. Shout out to you guys.
Pick a couple of them and answer it.
Yeah, so at the end of the show, basically, we take your questions and we ask the ladies that, okay? Real quick, another question for the ladies. What is a sisterhood? What does that mean to you guys? The sisterhood. What does that mean to you guys? Anybody can take this one. Damn, you guys all
Loyalty.
Hold on, you guys are all involved in it, but nobody.
You said what?
I wouldn't know because bitches only know how to do me dirty my whole life.
Yo, she sounds like she about to cry.
What, can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Nothing like lying to me, not telling me things, telling me you're my best friend in the whole wide world, and then not being it. You know what I mean?
Nah, but she got a point though when you think
Yo,
about
why
it.
you good?
Yeah, this is how I sound.
Yeah. Okay. You just sound like you're about to cry, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
That's just her voice.
So to you, the sisterhood means loyalty. What does it mean to you? All right. Cool. What about you? What does it mean
I
to
already
you?
said loyalty.
Loyalty. Okay. So
The
I
thing
thought she
is,
said it.
like, it depends what you're talking about, because I don't believe too much in like, you know how girls are like, if I date this guy, you can't date that guy.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that.
Mhm.
And I don't believe
Oh,
too much
shit.
in like girls supporting
Damn.
girls like so strongly. Like there's
That's-
certain
yo,
things.
I
It's very
fuck with it. I
specific.
fuck with it. I fucking with it.
Talk your shit. Keep going.
But
You
she's
can't trust these
explaining-
bitches, bro.
She's explaining sisterhood
Whoa,
in a
whoa,
way.
you guys are friends, bro.
She's explaining sisterhood in a way that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
too,
But what?
because-
Hold up. But what's up with the whole like you can fuck your friend's ex type of thing? Like that's not a thing.
That is
If
so
you
off
do
limits.
Hold on, no. She said that she doesn't believe that if your friend dated a guy, you shouldn't be able to date him.
If you do that, like honestly, like don't even consider yourself in a sisterhood, my guy. That's just dead. Like
So
that
you
is
think she's wrong for that?
that's so messed up.
Okay,
like
but-
let her do that to you.
Why is she wrong for that?
You just don't do that to a person. Let them. You don't want to do something to a person you don't want done onto you. How
Well,
would you feel?
Your experience with one person is very different from the experience.
How do you
I
know it
can
won't
have
happen
with another
again, though?
person.
But how do you know it won't happen again? It's bound to happen again because you may never know that. It's the same shit he did to me. God knows he might
But
do
if
to
I
you.
see that shit happen to you, why would I want to be with him?
That's my point then.
I'm
Why
not
would you-
saying
why
that I
would you
would
want
get
that?
with the guys that you dated. I'm
If it's
just
a
saying,
random
like,
girl, that's different.
yeah, like if they're
Like,
not
if
that
they're-
close, and like,
Yeah, if it's
I feel like the
acquaintance, do
sisterhood is
you.
something that's very general to all women. Like, I don't feel like I'm in a sisterhood.
Everybody's ex in this world, so nobody here is really off limits.
And it's Miami when you think about it too.
Everybody here dates everybody here. They
Okay.
date, like,
So moving on. What about you? What does a sisterhood mean to you?
Just holding each other accountable as women, keeping the femininity
Is that what the
alive.
sisterhood means?
I believe so.
Really?
I believe so.
Really?
I
That's
believe,
what the sisterhood
Hold
means.
on, maybe I'm just speaking. maybe I'm just speaking anecdotally, but if you need to have like another woman to hold you accountable for your wrongs,
Okay, Mickey, do women really hold each other accountable?
they might give them bad advice, but I'm not. I
I'm
don't
not
think I'm part
asking
of
you that. See, you see, I
No,
asked
no,
the
no,
question. I ask you, do women really keep each other accountable?
Generally, no.
That's why I said like genuinely no. They probably give each other bad advice, but I just not my experience.
Look, sisterhood means to me, like if I see you, like some random girl, and then obviously some guy is like harassing you, I'll be like, oh, you know, come with me, let's go to the bathroom.
Steve,
whatever.
can
I
That's
you
agree
what
with-
sisterhood-
I
pull
agree
her
with
closer
that.
to you?
That's
That's
not
what
that's not
sisterhood-
necessarily sisterhood. Okay.
That's what it means to me.
Okay, that's
what it means
fair.
to me.
What about you? What does it mean to you?
I agree with accountability, loyalty, respect.
You know what's crazy? You guys are very smart, but you guys are describing the opposite of what sisterhood really is.
So what is sisterhood?
Okay, I'm gonna let the other ladies finish before I tell you guys what sisterhood really is. What about you? What does sisterhood mean to you? I want to know what the chat
Nothing.
thinks about this. What goes?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Honestly, I'm being for real with you. Nothing because, oh, my bad. Girls are shady. They are envious of you behind your back. In your face, they'll tell you, "Oh yes, go for it, whatever." Blah 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 blah. But then behind your back, it's a whole nother story.
Who hurt you?
Yeah, who hurt you?
Okay, that's fair.
so right.
Uh,
You know.
Okay, what about you?
I plead the fifth.
I think that it's supposed to be more in terms of like how you say like guys and girls are different, just completely different. So it's just like having like your females backs, like you're all women, you understand what it is to be a woman. Just men and women are different, so you get that mindset, and so you expect another woman to just take that into consideration when she's out and about, whatever she's doing. Like you would hope that she would kind of somewhat have your back as a woman.
Okay. The sisterhood to me is kind of like a beehive. Okay. I said this before. I think women, when they get together, they're just dumb. Okay. It's like literally, bro, just dumb. And they'll empower each other to, even if they're wrong, bro. Like, you know, we had a virgin come on here and she was like, well, I think that girls should just sleep with whoever they want. There's nothing wrong with it. They don't lose value. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, why don't you fuck guys since you're a virgin? Oh, well, because of my religion and I would lose value. I would be less than. And I'm like, well, then why would you tell these girls to do the same thing that you're saying you wouldn't want to do because it would make you less than and it would make you lose value in society? Oh, because I don't think you should judge. Bro, that's the sisterhood right there. You empower each other even when you're wrong. Even when you're wrong, especially when you're wrong, it seems like.
Also, the sisterhood is when women basically come to each other's aid, no matter what the situation is.
Yes,
so
correct.
A woman could say something completely crazy, stupid, and all the women will be like, "Yes, girl, yes, queen, slay." And it's like, wait a second, you don't even.
It'll be the stupidest shit.
Yeah,
2 +
like-
2 is 5. Yes,
Yo.
no. In some realities, it's 5. So yes, bro.
What? Something
Some
happened
realities is
yesterday.
crazy.
Someone said, "Fuck them kids," and all the
Oh,
ladies
yes.
were like,
Swallow them
Yes.
I was
kids.
like, yes.
and then I
Yes.
was like, "Ladies, why are you fucking applauding?"
We
a
did
woman
that to
saying-"
piss you off. 'cause you
Hold
said-
on. No.
Not
Hold
all of
on.
them did.
Mickey.
Not all of y'all did.
No, not all of them. There's some women yesterday, last night, who really did believe that shit.
Yeah.
And they said, fuck them kids. And you guys all clapped. And I understand some of you guys were doing it, but that's the sisterhood. It's a, you know, you fuck with one of us, you fuck with all of us.
Facts.
It doesn't matter if you're right. And if you're a guy, you shouldn't be arguing with a woman anyways, because you're always going to lose.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
literally their power. That's their superpower, is to argue. You're always going to lose as a guy. Guys, do not argue with your woman. Please don't do it. I've learned the hard way. Do not do it, guys. Okay. You're always going to lose.
Real quick, shout out to Al in the back. Hey, Al, check your phone too, man, so we can I can text you some updates.
Shout out to my man right here. He just became a fucking member for 5 months, actually, because he says, for las cochinas, favorite sex position and why. We also have another super chat from my man Kevin. We'll get to that in a second. Shout out to Kevin too. He just became a member yesterday too. Okay, so he says, what's your favorite sex position and why? We'll start off with you.
That's so promiscuous.
It's promiscuous.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like answering is promiscuous?
Yeah.
You
I'm
don't-
embarrassed.
What's your favorite sex position?
Doggy.
Why
I
doggy?
try to hit that shit from
Okay,
the back.
that-
yeah.
yo,
I,
same
I
thing
get,
with
I
me.
get the best power. Like,
Yeah.
I get the.
My-
Well,
mine
men
too.
or women are
The thrust
different. I'm gonna
action
look
is
bad
amazing.
answering compared to
Okay,
him.
okay. That's fair. We'll get to. What about you, Steven? What's your favorite position?
Damn, doggy.
Doggy?
I like doggy.
So
Okay.
basic.
Yeah.
What,
I mean,
bro, listen. Men are very simple, ladies.
I'm gonna say this
Very.
though about doggy. Doggy can make a girl that has no ass, their ass look fat.
Yeah.
So like I'll be thinking like, oh, she don't really got an ass,
yeah.
but then once they've been
Yeah,
over, I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it looks good.
That
Like,
that's
like,
that.
yeah.
But that's
So that's why I
that-
fuck with doggy.
But that's such a bad. Because then
What?
you,
I'm
'cause
just-
no, I'm gonna tell you
hyping
what.
the
I'm gonna tell you
ego
what,
up, kinda, when
because
you're
then when
thinking
you're
about
in the
it.
moment,
So
because you gotta
good.
understand like all these fucking chemicals are going off in your head and shit like that, and you really start liking this girl because of that one position. You know what I mean? It's horrible, bro. Okay, cool. What about you? What's your favorite sex position and why?
Missionary.
Missionary. Why?
Because I like to like get real freaky with it.
Okay, fair enough. What about you? Oh, are you?
Yo, my mom might watch this, bro.
All right, cool. Well, if you don't want to,
Okay. Like.
lady, you all know your favorite sex position. Don't
Okay,
take long to
listen,
answer
listen.
this.
Like from the side, and then like you have like one leg, like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what the fuck that
Freaky
is.
dicky over here.
From the side, and then you have one leg like what? Like
I
up?
know what she's talking.
Wait.
Yo,
It's
can you
like-
move in?
it's
Can
just
she move in a
kinda
little bit more next
Yeah,
to you, bro?
yeah,
She's
yeah,
way
I'm
too
a-
Hold
far.
on, there's a huge problem with this. You've never been
She
on
got
a
it.
date
Yeah,
before.
I'm just fixing
You
it.
never
I
been
had a
on a date.
boyfriend. I had a
What-
boyfriend.
Okay.
But hold on, so you had a boyfriend and never gone on a date?
I'm so dead.
Bro, we went to the movies, bro. Like
Was that not a
classic
date?
date.
That's a date.
Okay, real quick. Hold on. What about you? What is yours?
I'm gonna hope and pray that my mother isn't watching.
Well, if you don't want to answer, you don't have to answer.
But
But
it's missionary, but with my legs on her shoulders.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
so
The toe sucking.
You feeling that shit for
toe
real?
Is there a name-
missionary.
is there-
I don't know the
Exactly.
name.
You
I don't
feeling
know.
that?
I don't know the name.
I don't know the
I
name
just
for it.
missionary advance. I guess.
Missionary with the legs up.
okay, that's fair enough.
Like on your shoulders.
Alex, what about you?
Doggy.
Doggy
So
just.
basic.
I have. That's not basic. I have an ass. I'm gonna shake my ass
Yeah, you
regardless of the
do.
fact while he's hitting it from the back. I don't care. I have an ass. Let him admire that shit. I'm fine with it.
Okay, fair enough. What about you?
I'm not answering that.
You're not answering that. Okay, that's fair enough. Real quick, I want to get to my man Kevin. He says, in a world where women sometimes face unique challenges and expectations, how do you believe the sisterhood can be a source of strength, resilience, and positive change for women collectively?
Wow, that's a good.
Wait,
Who
can
said
you
that?
repeat that?
That's my man Kevin. Shout out to Kevin.
Yo,
man.
shout
He's-
out to
man.
you, Kevin, bro.
Yeah.
You a homie.
Okay. What do you guys have
Can
to
you
say about
repeat
that?
it?
God damn it, bro.
That was a long one.
Ladies, come on.
That one's a little
I
too
got the
intellectual.
gist of
for
it,
me.
but-
No, that
All
was
right.
a really.
Yo, hold on.
Kevin was
Yo,
too,
ladies,
too articulate.
ladies, you cannot sit here, come on here and say you're the smartest fucking creatures in the world, and then when I read a super chat, none of you guys can answer it.
It's because it's too long.
I got the
ADHD
general
is
basic
also-
You're about to be a doctor?
ADHD is a thing. First of all, you can repeat it one time.
I'll repeat it one time.
doesn't
Yeah.
We got
All
one.
right.
We'll do one. We'll do
All
one.
right, all right. In a world where women sometimes face unique challenges and expectations, how do you believe sisterhood can be a source of strength, resilience, and positive change for women collectively?
Anybody want to
Anybody
take it?
want to take that one?
That's too much. That's too
No,
much
I
vocabulary.
could answer. I think that women can provide emotional support that men can't provide because as women we experience things that are unique, as it says in the question. So if we're speaking about something as little as like menstrual cycles to as big as like how we're being treated in the streets, then that's something that we can just like talk to each other about as women in general, even if we don't have a close connection with them or not.
Or even like in the workplace, I feel like women experience a little bit differently sometimes than men. And so like having another female around, like if you're seeing a girl go through certain things that aren't appropriate, like just being able to acknowledge that another woman sees that and understand that it's uncomfortable is sometimes very beneficial to have.
Definitely. Women can pick up signs that men can't see just because we've experienced it ourselves.
Yeah, but sisterhood is basically you rewarding bad behavior. So how is that?
I
Gonna
think when we answer
be a source of strength, resilience, or
I
positive.
mean, I think it
improvement?
depends
But
on
I-
what you're referring to.
Yeah,
for
like
you to
in
say bad
this question
behavior,
in
'cause
specific,
sometimes
it's
it can be positive.
yeah.
Okay, one mic at a time. Okay, anybody else have anything to say about that? Anybody else?
Like seeing a woman, me personally, especially in the medical field, just seeing a woman like struggle and then she succeeded, that makes me like feel like, okay, if she can do it, I can do it type thing.
Okay. Fair enough. Kevin, shout out to you, brother. Much love. I will say this. as smart as these women think they are, keep the super chat simple. Okay. I'm telling you, bro, it's a fucking headache, man.
Kevin, he's one of those articulate Asians.
No, bro,
You-
it's
Keep
like-
it that way,
I
Kevin.
literally
No,
said
no,
that
no,
was too
keep
much
it that way, Kevin.
vocabulary.
I got it.
But
Can we
also,
not answer the question?
but also though, Kevin, because the first time we read it, we want them to get it. Because then if it's just too articulate, we have to read it 2 and 3 times.
Yeah.
So it's not even that they're necessarily slow. Some girls are slow, but it's just keep it simple, guys, so we can get through it one time.
Shout out to Marilyn as well. I see you in the chat. Real quick, also, ladies, why is it that women find the word serve to be demeaning? Right? So, for instance, right, I believe that a man should lead the household. I believe that a woman should serve him, should serve her family, should serve the household, right? Right?
Mhm.
Why is it that women see the word servitude as slavery?
Because
And
we
remember,
live-
ladies, we're speaking in general, not
In
just you. Yeah,
general,
in general.
in general.
because right now we live in a society where it's 50-50 and it's very equal. And when you hear the word serve, it kind of implies that women are inferior to men, and they just don't like to hear that because they were born in a society where we're treated as equal to men.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. Women are not equal to men.
I'm not saying that. I'm just
You
saying
said we're in a
we-
society where women and men are equal. I'm
But
telling you,
men
we're
make
not.
more money than women.
Hold on.
I'm just saying.
Well,
we're-
you're just proving my point, anyways. But it's not because
I said treated us. So women and men are being treated the same, and we're being told that we are equal. And when we hear the word serve, that just kind of tells the people who are born in a society where we're said that we're equal makes us feel inferior. So
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that why back in the day when women weren't typically working, why they didn't have a problem with
it didn't
serving?
offend them because they knew what it was.
Right. Okay.
They
That's pretty
couldn't.
fair.
They couldn't go to work.
They couldn't go to work?
No, they couldn't go to work.
Well-
Women got rights in like 1975.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah. Well, 80% of women still didn't want to go to work. They were actually okay being at home.
Because
Hey,
they're
hold on, let me finish.
uncomfortable.
80% of women actually didn't want to go to work. They were actually like, you know what? I like being at home with my family. I like taking care of my kids. I like taking care of my husband. My husband goes to work and makes a good living for us. The 20% were like, we want to be like men. We want to have dogs, not kids. You know what I mean? And then this shit just went into a whole different movement. And now look how fucking happy you guys are. You guys are you're late to the fucking show because you got to go to work. You can't spend time with your kids because you got to go to work. You missed this event. You missed the birthday. You missed the funeral. You got to go to work. And the government's like, thank you, bitches. Thank you. We get to tax you and your husband now. We get to tax everybody now. Congratulations, right? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. What was that?
No, I'm nothing.
Women. Oh, sorry.
Huh?
Go.
No, you could go.
Women were uncomfortable with the things that they don't understand. So obviously nobody wants to go to work because they're like, what the fuck is work? I'm gonna just have these babies cook in the kitchen. It's all good.
I think you have
Babies
to
in the
find
kitchen.
someone
I have
that
no
you like
problem with
want
that.
to serve and it doesn't feel like a job necessarily. Like you're willing to want to do that and it doesn't feel like something you like have to do per day.
Yes.
Like I
Yeah.
think that when you find that, then it's not serving like a slave. Like it's like you want to do that.
Yeah, you do that out of the kindness of your heart.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but my thing is like, why is there an issue? Ladies, understand this. You are not the same as men. Okay? If you don't believe in God here, right? It's God, man, woman, children. The problem is women think it's God, man, woman, and then children. But you're absolutely wrong. You guys will never be equal to us. And that's actually not that bad, ladies. There's power in being a servant, right? There's power. Like I'm not really religious, but like in the Bible, the way it explains a woman is that a woman is able to be a servant and empower the guy in a way that he wouldn't be able to empower himself. Like there's power in that, right? Which is why they have that saying, behind every great man is a woman, right?
Mhm.
That's essentially
Yeah.
what they're trying to say.
Yeah, there's power in being feminine too. I think when a woman's like ultra feminine, like it brings out the best in us. So when you're acting like you're our equal or we're on the same level, it fucks us up. We're trying to fucking steer the boat one way, you're trying to steer the boat the other way. So
Mhm.
when you're on our page, it's like we're both at our best. And two people can be good at the same time. It's like if you say if you say Albert Einstein is smarter than the current fucking mathematician at Yale, it doesn't mean he's fucking dumb. It just means Albert Einstein's smarter. A lot of women hear something and think I'm inferior, I'm serving you.
Correct.
No, everybody has a role. We're a team. You need the fucking quarterback, you need the running back, you need different positions. So when we say know your role, stay in your position, a feminist woman or who who's a fucking, you know, feminist girl, a woman that lives in today, will hear those words and get pissed. Serve. I don't like that word serve. Right? They don't like these words. But to be honest, ladies, it's not a bad thing. If you're a feminine woman, you don't care that someone says serve.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but
don't
you
give a
could
shit.
also blame social media for that and what it portrays for women, because like due to the, you know, that whole women empowerment thing, that women can do whatever they want, blah blah blah. You can
It's
also,
just crazy feminine out here right now. Everybody wants to be independent. Everybody wants to make their own money. Everybody wants to do their own thing.
But do they really want to be independent, or
They
do they
do.
just think they want to be
in their
independent?
head, they
think,
want to be independent.
yeah.
But when a man starts to provide for you, you're gonna start thinking everything. You're like, damn, like this feels really nice. Like I haven't done this and such.
So they don't really want to be
I
independent.
went through it myself with my ex, but then I realized, like, wait a minute, I'm taking care of you now. Wait, it's happening right now. You get me? Men get comfortable as well. Not most men, and judgment, but majority of men get comfortable with the fact that their woman has that independent mindset, and they overdo and they overuse it.
Yeah,
I've lived it. I went through it, so nobody gets on me other way. Like, it's true. Men get too comfortable with their own
What's
comfortability.
the
Ladies.
quality of men though in that
Hold on.
situation?
Exactly.
Well, this is what,
Trash.
ladies, this is why I always say that there's no reason why you should be in a relationship with a guy that you're paying 50-50 with. I love
More
when
like
women
100-0.
I love when women come on here and they're like 50-50. I think it's fair. I'm like,
No, it's
no,
not.
it's not fair, because
you know, say
even
50-50 till the bill arrives, and then that's when it comes in. It's like,
I say, here you go, baby boy.
because even ladies, stop cutting me off. Because even when it's 50-50, like she just said, when you go to dinner, for some reason it's like 100% you, right? It's still 100% you. You guys choose when it's 50-50. Like, you'll sit here and pay a bill. You'll be like, but I pay this, because when you argue with each other, you want to throw it in his face. Hey, listen, what the fuck? What was that?
That was her sneeze, bro.
Okay,
No,
holy
coughing.
shit, bro.
Sorry.
So what I'm saying is, like, women will throw that shit at you. Well, you don't pay all the bills. I pay the internet. It's like $40. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but I still pay it though. You know what I mean? Women will sit here and throw that shit in your face, which is why I always say a man should always take care of the home. 100% all the way. Don't give her a reason to say anything to you.
Yeah, and ladies, listen to how fucked up that is of what he just said. They'll say, I want to go 50-50. Then when they get mad at you, go, well, you're 50. You're right. You fuck. I'm paying half the bills.
They
It's
throw
like,
it back on your
right.
face.
So if you're gonna do that, don't ever throw it back in his
Yeah.
face. It should never be a point where you even bring that up. The fact that you brought that up means it was a problem to begin with.
Yeah, 100%. The women think, I think women, the reason why women in today's era, modern era, is they're saying that they want 50-50. The reason why is because they know that they have a way out if it gets bad.
As they should.
They know they have a way out if it gets bad, because they can say, you're not even a real man anyways. A real man wouldn't have me paying 50-50. But that's what the fuck you asked for when you got into the relationship. These women, bro, they're not right in the
I have
head.
a question, because I know men like to say like, oh, women like to work so that they have like a, you know, safety net and a way out.
100%.
But isn't that the same with men and marriage and when it comes to prenups?
Well, what do you mean? Even a prenup, you can still get fucked over.
I'm talking about like a man like refusing to sign a prenup in case she wants a divorce and she takes everything back.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I'm not familiar with prenups. I've never been married. But from what I know about prenups, they usually happen with millionaires. People that have like significant amount of money, billionaires, where they know, I just met this chick a year ago. Yes, I want to settle down with her because she's arm candy and she'll look good with me at the fucking meetings. But I know she could possibly fuck me over. So here's a prenup. Now, if I meet a girl that I grow with, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, here's a prenup, bitch. Like, wait, what? A prenup on 300K?
Okay.
The fuck? You know what I mean? Like, here's the thing. Men don't mind spending money on their women. We actually love that shit. We love spending money on the women we love, right? We'll spend money on the women we don't love. So think about that for a second. I want to get to the super chats real quick, man. My man Because says, ladies, quit being sassy lalas and answer the questions. Here's a less haram one. What is your perfect first date with a vato?
What's a vato?
That's like
a man.
a Spanish.
It's a man.
Yeah.
A guy.
What's your perfect date with a Spanish guy?
Ice cream.
Ice cream?
Because you get to talk
Because you get to
and
talk.
get to know each other.
Okay, anybody else?
Mm.
God damn, this fucking time is boring, bro.
You guys,
yo,
you
hold
guys
on.
want to go on dates so bad, but you don't have
No,
a date idea.
like
in your
I
mind.
already went on my perfect date when I was 18. So
What was
like
it?
it was a rooftop dinner meeting the guy. It was really nice in Miami. It was really different. I went on a mega yacht right after, 100-footer actually.
It was his.
It was actually his best friend's.
Okay.
But he's a broker.
Did he have sex with you?
No, he didn't.
Damn.
He actually
Hold on.
waited 6 months
Let
to
me ask you
actually
a
even kiss
question.
me.
How much of that did you pay for?
That actually nothing. And I was very grateful for that.
Okay.
You feel me? I
see
wasn't
what I
saying here
mean?
50-50. You could pay boo-boo. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
See what I mean?
Pick and choose. Pick
Man,
and
listen.
choose.
At any time, like I've even heard situations where like, you know, someone's come on here and said, and I agree to it to an extent now, where like, yo, men pay for sex no matter what.
That's a
Mhm.
fact.
No matter what, you're paying for sex.
Yeah.
Even if you're not like, here's 10K, let me fuck you. The dinners, the
Yeah.
movies,
Yep.
the trips,
Mhm.
bro. You're paying for sex. You're paying for sex, guys. We're all paying for. I'm paying
Yeah,
for.
you're
We're
paying
all
for
paying
sex, Eric.
Yeah. Well,
Oh no.
yeah, I guess I'm paying for sex, man. Shout out to my man. It's actually ZM. ZM says a woman running a household becomes toxic. We are too emotional. Like today, I got a clothes dryer and didn't work, and I cried, and my husband was calm. LOL. Okay, shout out to ZM. I do want to touch on that real quick. Why the fuck do you guys cry so much, bro? Why? Why cry so
Or
much?
emotional. I don't know.
Why are you
God
screaming
damn.
at us?
Sometimes
Like,
you need
God,
a
I'm
good
gonna cry right
cry.
now.
Like, why cry so
I
much,
thought she was
bro?
crying earlier. I was like, she's about to
Bro,
cry.
I think it's a good way to let,
it
your
out,
feelings out.
Not even that. It's like guys talk so aggressively.
But I will say,
Yeah,
too,
You
like,
guys
we
are
ain't
so
not good
mean.
either.
You guys don't get your way. You guys become
that's
the Hulk. and it's like,
but here's the
damn.
thing though. Those are the guys that you're gonna go for.
I don't know, definitely not.
No, those are the guys. You can say whatever you want. Here's what I've learned: the guys that are the tough guys, the guys that seem like they're confident and those are the guys you want to go with. You don't want to go for the timid guys.
Mhm.
You don't want to go for the guys that's like, hi, nice to meet you.
We had a whole show yesterday where he was saying shut up or shut the fuck up to the girls, and they were getting mad. And
course.
I've heard women say, I just want a guy that tells me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Now, granted, they're not all dating Eric,
Mm-mm.
But
but
that's if
women
they like
secretly
you.
say, I want a guy to put
Yeah.
me in my place. I want him to tell me to shut the fuck
They
up.
would
Yeah.
be submissive.
Or they'll
Bro.
say, I want him to do it sometimes, at least.
Bro, if my girl, we all know this because I was doing it before Jules. If I wasn't with Jules, I would be fucking all these stupid bitches on the podcast. I was already doing it before. Well, I tell these bitches to shut the fuck up. I've had girls literally come on here and be like, "Ooh, daddy," because they like that shit. They really like you guys like men that treat you like shit.
Maybe the right man, not just any man.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess I'm not right man then for a whole lot of them.
Go,
Yeah.
Jules.
But what I'm saying is, ladies, you like men that are confident and are gonna put you in your place. I don't want. See, here's the thing with Jules. I tell girls to shut the fuck up every show, but I've never told her that before. Like men want to be with a woman that you don't have to tell to shut the fuck up. Okay, like I can already tell which girl at the table I'm more likely to say to shut the fuck up to. It's not her. You have a possibility. It's not her. For sure, you.
Every show, we should do a possibility
Right?
of shut the fuck
Yeah,
up from Eric.
possibility. I can already see myself telling her that because of you're very masculine, strong, but you're also kind of ghetto. Okay,
Yeah.
there's like a lot of negative stuff over there. Real quick, let me see. Is that the last super chat so far? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. My next question for the ladies is: if you could go back in time, would you remain a virgin? Right now, if you could go back in time, would you remain a virgin?
Go back in time, like to like the 1950s, or
No,
you
no,
talking about,
no,
like,
no,
from
no.
Ladies,
before?
ladies,
Overcomplicated.
ladies.
No, but it's back in time. That's
damn it,
great.
bro.
I
Hold
can
on.
answer this.
Hey,
No,
bro.
no,
This
no.
is easy.
Yo.
Hey, bro.
The answer is yes.
Yo, hold up, bro. Hold up. You're the one I'm considering one of the smartest at the table. You can't sit here and do that. If I said if you could go back,
Back in time, when?
I'm assuming that you're gonna understand.
Forever, girl.
Hold on. I'm assuming that you're gonna understand. You're gonna go back in time to when you were a virgin.
Oh,
Someone
said you're not even born, right?
God damn, bro.
I thought
Okay.
you meant if I'm sorry, my
Ladies,
fault.
If you could go back in time to when you were a virgin, would you still keep your virginity knowing everything you know now, or would you still live your life and learn from experiences the way girls claim to be on here? My God, I fucked 40 guys, but I'm so happy I fucked them because I am the woman I am today because of that. So would you remain a virgin, or would you go ahead and do what you did?
I would remain a virgin.
Remain a virgin. What about you?
Remain a virgin.
What about you over here?
No,
No, you would not.
No is
no, I wouldn't.
You
I
wouldn't.
wouldn't remain a virgin. Well, I'm only 19. Like I don't know how many. What you think my life is right now? But no, I wouldn't,
why not?
because like, what am I gonna do? What is gonna be the difference in my life that's so? Wow, like oh my God, I'll be such a better person if that didn't happen to me.
Your
or if I
boyfriend didn't fuck
do
you and
that.
they leave you with trauma.
But I did it obviously because I wanted to do it. You know what I mean? Like
Okay, that's fair enough. Moving on. What about you? Would you go back and remain a virgin, or would you fuck all the guys you fucked?
I feel like yes and no because I did it and I wouldn't be the type of person that I am now if I had not done it. Like it's literally exactly
I hate
that
argument,
though. Like
bro. I hate that argument.
you literally learn from like all that shit happening.
Would
to
you say you became better because you had sex with those guys? Yes or no?
I feel like the situations they brought upon me did make me a better person.
Okay, so how about this? Why don't you go fuck 20 more guys? Because I'm pretty sure that those situations would also make you a better person.
No, because I learned before. I don't need to fuck 20 more. I know what I'm doing now and I know who I'm with and what I need to do and be focused on.
So how do you know you learned everything you need to learn at where you're at though? How do you know 20 more guys wouldn't like allow you to learn even more?
Because it's not about the sex.
Yeah.
It's not about the
It's
sex.
not about how many
everything's about
guys.
the sex, ladies. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, ladies, because clearly this is something you've never learned. The number one thing for the guy that really cares about you is gonna be your purity. Okay, your purity. How many guys have you slept with? How many guys did you give yourself to? That's what we care about more than anything. And if you're dating guys, well, he didn't ask me my body count. He doesn't care about you that much enough to ask. He doesn't care. He's not taking you seriously. Okay, guys that are really intentional about their future, they want to know what they're investing into. Okay, it's like when we go to the fucking car dealership, I want to read everything this car does. I want to know every spec. I want to know how fast it goes. I want to know, what type of gas it takes. I want to know everything.
How many crashes it's been in?
Yeah, and that's why men prefer new cars in general. Okay. What about you? Would you remain a virgin or?
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
No, I wouldn't go back in time. I'll still remain with my body counts or anything like that.
So you would still keep your body count?
Yeah, I wouldn't go back in time.
Why?
Why wouldn't I? I don't want
that.
What I've learned, I'm keeping that with me.
Bruh.
There's no way that you ladies are learning so much from having sex with all these guys that you wouldn't want to go back in time and.
What the fuck are you learning?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good question. What did you learn?
Sexually stuff. If I put myself out there, my God, wait.
Seriously, what the fuck are you learning?
Honestly, I feel like I would be a person who is extremely naive if these things that happened to me or I let happen to me didn't happen.
Yeah, but you're
naive in what way?
Naive. I just literally would not know. Like, you're giving me a different perspective right now, but from what I've learned another perspective from being with these guys, I wouldn't know that if I hadn't been in those positions.
Well, you would just be naive to sex and how guys talk to you and manipulate you. But if you didn't do that, then you wouldn't have to worry about that if you were a virgin.
But what if I was a virgin and then it was still like a fucked up dude coming up to me and like telling me all these things and me swallowing it all up and going with it?
Well, how about this, guys? How about for the rest of the show, you guys carry on the way you are? I'm going to put myself in a woman's perspective, in a woman's shoes, and I'm going to be as delusional as I fucking possibly can. And then maybe I can make myself understand, because I don't understand how women can sit here and say, I learned so much from these guys. These experiences, experiences are so valuable that I wouldn't go back and reserve what in society men consider the most valuable thing.
So you would be a virgin?
You don't learn without making mistakes. I'm not saying that I was right for being with the people that I was with, but these mistakes have made me stronger. Not stronger, but like I've just learned from that shit because there are mistakes and you don't grow without making any mistakes.
Let me say something real quick though, because here's the thing, ladies. If you abstain from having sex and you were just getting in relationships, you learn. The minute you ladies have sex with a guy, it amplifies it to like 1,000,000. So I think what he's trying to say is like, if you could go back in time and not have sex, maybe you're still dating, maybe you're still doing these things, it would be better. Because once you give it up to a guy, you know how you ladies are. Like, y'all get attached. Like, it's a whole different emotional thing, bro. So that's what I'm saying. So you, knowing all of that, you still would keep your body. You still keep having sex with guys.
Okay, you see, you know how we talked about how
Delivery.
It's about how
it's
you
about
say
how
it.
You say
He
it.
says
What?
it so
It's about
much.
how
do
you
girls like
say
me?
it. Oh
I need
my
to be
God.
that asshole. Like,
He
no,
says
you know,
it
okay,
in
hold on,
like
hold
an
on.
unaggressive
Hold on.
way.
It's because Steve's like, ladies.
I'm smooth, Eric. I'm
What?
smooth.
He gets to our
I'm like, yo, listen,
Yeah,
you,
he
listen,
does.
listen, you
He
dummy.
He knows.
If you could go back in time, would you still be a virgin? Yeah,
Okay, but would you be a virgin?
absolutely not. But,
Exactly.
Why?
I
It's
wouldn't either.
different.
but men are.
But would you want to be
but-
with a virgin?
But men and women are different.
Yo,
Hold
But
on.
would you want to be with a virgin?
If I
No, I'm
find myself
saying
a
you
virgin,
guys.
I can
Me?
teach
Yo,
you a couple
Steve,
of
fix
things,
our mic, bro.
Like,
Yeah, bro. She's
Like-
yo.
I wouldn't want to be with
move
a
this
virgin.
shit
And
closer,
pull her
bro.
more
Are you
closer
Cuban?
to you.
Yo, real
Pull her
quick.
closer to you.
I want to get to Coco real quick because I think Coco actually might offer something new. What would you do? Would you stay with the bodies you have now, or would you go back and remain a virgin?
I would go back and remain a virgin.
Okay. Now, please, for the ladies over here that don't understand why, can you elaborate on why you chose that?
I mean, honestly, Steven said what I would say if you asked me. Like I'm sorry. It doesn't feel good if you like are intimate with somebody and then it doesn't work out. I mean, for me personally, it just like hurts. Like you just feel used and like, I don't know. I just feel like a trash if like it doesn't work out. Cause to me, like having that moment is very personal and like intimate. So like for them not to like want to be with me, it just feel like it's almost like I gave them everything. So it's like, it just doesn't feel good.
God damn it, Coco. I really like that. I really like that. And here's the one thing I don't like about what you said is that it almost felt like to me that you didn't want to say it because you didn't want to go against the other ladies. Okay. And it's weird that women feel that way. You know what you believe in, and what you believe in is actually the right thing. But because the other women are saying, no, I wouldn't I would still be a hoe and whatever, I would sleep with who. You're like, well, personally for me, I would still remain a
she was so
virgin
silent with
because,
it too.
But here's the thing. Women are very powerful. You guys can empower each other in a positive way. If you say that thing, you might stop these young girls right here from going home and having another body. Okay? Because it can get worse. I don't know how many bodies you ladies have, but it can get worse. Okay? I want to get to the super chats real quick, man. Damn, there's a whole bunch of them coming
Wait,
in.
I wanted to say something.
What's up?
That's why you can't let a man have that power over you, making you feel bad, because that's something that you wanted to do and it meant something to you. It didn't mean shit to them. Oh well, have a good fucking day. Fuck that guy. He's
But
an idiot.
you still
And
have
that's it.
respect for yourself
No,
and your
honey.
body.
No.
And so, like,
Yeah.
who's going
It's your
inside of
body.
you?
Exactly. It's your body. You wanted to do it. Fuck, he didn't feel the same way. That's
No,
it,
it's
bro.
like-
Like you
but
already did it. You can't take it back.
You have to understand it's not the man that's making me feel bad. It's more of like I'm disappointed in myself because at the end of the day, this man didn't force me. I also chose to do it.
Exactly.
So it's like I'm disappointed in myself. It's not anything to do with just him.
That's
you know
what
what
I'm
I mean?
saying. Like you shouldn't be disappointed in yourself, bro. Like you put it out there and that's it. Like
Yeah,
you made your decision.
But the way I see it is, I
You
may sound
shouldn't feel
stupid.
bad.
Okay.
No, ladies.
It's-
Wait. She's telling you the right thing. It's not about the guy didn't want me. Oh well. It's she feels so much value in herself. She's like, yo, I gave something so personal to someone that didn't deserve it. They're gone now, right? It's like giving.
Yeah, and you gotta move on with your life.
Yeah, but that's not the right mentality because you're gonna keep moving on
What
with
am
your
I
life.
gonna do? Kill myself?
No. I'm not
No.
telling you that. What I'm
No.
saying is,
No.
what I'm saying is, at some point you have to understand that you're gonna keep moving on until you get 50 bodies, right? And you're gonna feel empty as hell, and then maybe then you'll kill yourself. Okay.
Well,
But like-
maybe
but like
don't have
women-
sex with everybody.
But the thing is,
That's
like, women
it.
like you will have, well, not like, sorry, women, not
Into
like
mic-
you,
into
not
mic.
like you, sorry. Women will have that mentality of like, okay, I have to move on with my life. So they're gonna continue the pattern because they can't go back to what.
No, I mean,
know,
you have
But
to
some
learn.
women don't continue
You
that
have to
pattern.
learn.
Yeah,
you
but
know
that's
what
the
I
very
mean?
minority of it because majority of people who are like, oh shit, I already did it, I can't go back in time and change it. They're just gonna continue the pattern because they can't do anything else about it.
100%.
But,
Or
like,
you
Since-
could learn
since you
from
asked
it
me-
and do something better.
Ladies,
about
hold
it.
on.
Exactly, you
Ladies,
don't
ladies,
continue.
Yeah, but that's
ladies,
not-
ladies. Most women that have sex out of marriage, right? They don't typically say, "Oh my God, that thread was so good, I'm gonna stop doing it." That's not how it works, ladies. Okay, you guys aren't that fucking smart. Real quick, let me get to the super chats real quick. So my boy Crypto Reset says, "I'm sure the ladies here wouldn't accept feminine men who are broke. Why do women expect men to accept masculine women who have high body counts?" That is a great fucking question, Crypto. Anybody want to take that one?
I accept men that you guys would refer to as feminine.
Mhm.
I accept men that are emotionally intelligent and aren't afraid to like express his emotions to me when it reaches that peak.
Wait, does being emotional intelligent for a man mean he's feminine?
That's what some red pill podcasts say. I don't know if you
Nah.
guys believe the same thing, but I know there's some red pillers that are like never cry in front of your woman, never do that. I don't believe that. I believe that if you hit the wall and you need somebody to like go to for your peace, hopefully me because I'm your girlfriend, I want to be that person to confide in you without any judgment.
Nah.
And I don't see him as feminine for crying in front of me.
No, we don't call ourselves red pillars here, right?
Yeah.
But
Sorry, my fault.
What I'm saying is we do tell men not to cry in front of their women, I have said, with the exception of like an immediate family member passing away, obviously, like you still should be able to like grieve, you know what I mean, a loved one. But other than that, man, no. You lost your job. Don't go home and cry to your girl. Like you had a car accident. Don't go home and fucking cry to your girl. Like your girl, while you may sit here and be like, oh my God, I love my man. He's emotional, intelligent. He cries in front of me. There's a part of you that gets turned off to that shit. You do get turned off to that shit. Women, you will get turned off to that shit. Trust me. You guys want a masculine man who's in control at all times. But that's a really good question by Crypto, man, because what he's saying is, most women, maybe you like feminine men, but most women don't. Okay. And yet you wouldn't accept a guy like that, but yet we're supposed to accept women like you, masculine women.
That's not my fault. The way I was raised literally in the ghetto.
I was raised in Baltimore, Maryland, where there's nothing but violence, drugs, and murder.
Literally, that's where I was raised.
I didn't choose to stay there.
No, but like the thing about it is like I was worse. Like I could get really ghetto, but you don't like I don't. I was way worse. Everybody's made me way worse. So if this is ghetto, then I could bring you ghetto people if you want. Like you can meet real ghetto.
Oh, I know ghetto. What I'm saying is I've come from that lifestyle, but you don't have to remain that. You know what I mean?
I'm not, and that's something I'm changing. I'm here telling you, like that's the way I talk, the way I approach people. Like I'm changing that on myself.
Do you think that you being masculine helps you in the dating market?
I'm not masculine though. Like
you are masculine.
I might present myself as that, but I'm really not, and she knows that as well.
Okay, so elaborate on that. How do you present yourself masculine, but you're not masculine?
Like that's your point of view of me though. Like I've presented myself to other people and I'm as feminine as it gets. I don't go pick fights. I don't go like start problems. Like I'm to myself. I'm so to myself.
I'm telling you that the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, your body language,
and that's
everything.
And I'm changing all of it. And that's with time.
Yeah, but you can't sit here and tell me you're not. I'm telling you, you are.
All right, and that's fine. That's your point of view. I'm not gonna sit here and like.
Okay. Would you say she's a masculine woman? Yes or no?
Yes.
Would you say she's a masculine woman? Yes or no?
That's fine.
Yes or no, Steve?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So there's 3 point of views right there.
And one thing that you said is you present yourself as masculine, but you're not. But whatever you present yourself as, that's what the world is gonna think that you
like that's
are.
what people like assume of me though. That's the thing. I don't sit here and try to present myself.
And I'm saying this true. I assume she was like that. Little did I know. Like I got to know her along the line.
But men are not gonna go to that extent to get to know her, to figure it out that she's not masculine.
She's gonna attract the wrong kind of man.
And you take her on a date. That's why you go and get to
know
her.
Ladies, first impressions are everything. So what we're trying to say is maybe she's not masculine, but if she presents herself as that, that's what a guy sees, and she loses out on the opportunity that she may have because the guy thinks something. We're just trying to tell you, if you present yourself more feminine,
that's fine. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay,
like,
how about this, right?
Advice?
Ladies, if you all came into the studio today and Basil was wearing a green dress, but then he went into the room and changed into the clothes he's wearing today, there's be a part of you guys, even though you don't know him, you would think this dude's a fag, right? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's how guys view you when you present yourself in a masculine way. I'm not sitting here trying to figure you out. I know what you just showed me. Okay, that's all I'm saying right there. Shout out to my boy Dr. Kidd. She says getting piped down by more guys lets you become more focused, knowledgeable. 3 or 4s must refer to their IQ level. Amazing. Okay. You know what, bro? Shout out to Dr. Kish. Listen, I want to be delusional this show. Can I do that?
No.
I'm gonna argue for the ladies this show. I'm gonna tell you why getting fucked by so many guys is such a good thing, and it makes you such a better person, right?
How?
Because it just does. It does. Think about it like this, right? Every guy you meet teaches you something new.
Really?
Like
what do they teach you?
Yeah.
They teach you patience. They teach you how to love differently. You know, they teach you your boundaries. I am the person I am today because I got fucked by 10 guys.
So you got all that knowledge, you got all that experience, but your value went down in the dating marketplace.
Well, that's
in the view of guys.
That's your opinion.
In the view of general
that's your
men.
opinion. In my reality, that's not the truth.
But there's only one reality. There's only one.
No, there's
only
like
one
3
fact.
realities.
In Delulu world.
What if a guy finds out that you fucked all those guys?
He'll never know.
You're gonna lie to him?
He'll never know.
You're gonna lie?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not gonna tell him.
I can't.
So hold on.
lie.
So where's
I'm
your integrity as a
honest.
woman?
I can't.
What do
lie.
you mean?
Where's your integrity?
Listen, why should you be able to fuck whoever you want, but not me?
Because men and women aren't equal. We're not the same.
What do you mean we're not equal?
We're not.
We're not.
How are we not equal?
Because if you fuck a guy, that means he had to put in a lot of fucking work.
No,
He
he
had to do-
didn't. He just came.
He just came.
That's not what I'm
He
talking
didn't
about.
put any work.
That's not what I'm talking about, Erica. Okay, we gotta look. Are you gonna let a bunch of dudes run through you, and then you're just not gonna tell your future husband?
Well, think about it like this: my future husband wants an experienced woman.
Oh, okay. So
But why do you
sexual-
believe that? Who told you that?
Everybody tells me that. I know
What,
that.
the guys that are just fucking you and leaving you, aren't you single?
Yeah,
Okay, so
but I'm single by choice.
No, you're not single by choice.
What I'm single by choice.
What
Is
if
that how we sound when we come on the podcast?
Yes. That's how you fucking sound. That's how you fucking sound. You sound fucking dumb. I'm single by choice. I could have a man right now. I got 18 guys in my DMs right now.
Y'all really say this?
It's just crazy, man. Okay, real quick. Shout out to ZM. Thoughts on Young Jeezy divorce? Ooh, this is really good right here. This is really good.
Jenny Mai?
Thoughts on Young Jeezy divorcing Jenny Mai. Also, she admitted in the past that she had anger issues, but she was willing to change for Jeezy. Now they are divorced. You think she actually changed? Okay, I'll let the ladies go ahead and answer this one real quick. I'm a little bit invested into this one because I actually like both of them.
Yeah.
I'll let the ladies start. What do you think about that situation?
I don't know. I think I'm just bringing this up because I thought it was funny. Like somebody posted on TikTok about it and said that when Young Jeezy found out, she was like basically acting like a black woman, so he divorced her. I thought that was really funny, but like I don't know. It's just like hard because it's like why was she raising her temper? I'm not saying like why was her temper raised, because sometimes people say like they just only look at the aftermath of it, but they don't know why you like raised your voice and did it. So I
that
don't know.
right there is called the sisterhood.
Yeah.
You see that? We're talking about the divorce, and she's saying, well, we don't know why she was like that, insinuating that something had to cause her to be that way. And obviously it was Young Jeezy, right? That right there is called the sisterhood. You don't know anything, but you immediately rush to the woman's defense.
Right.
What I'm saying is, from my experience, what I saw is I think she's a pretty good woman, right? She was always defending him on the little show that she was in. I think they had a good relationship. I think it's kind of, important that you pointed out that he said she was acting like a black woman, because here's what I've noticed. Black women have the hardest time in a dating market. It's not because they're ugly. It's because there's a stigma that they're just masculine women. And the reason why is because they've had to defend themselves their whole entire lives. That's literally what they are. That's how it is. Right.
No, I feel like if you have a voice and you say, no, you're not going to talk to me like that, then that's not what men want to deal with.
Okay.
So, but they try to make it seem like us black women are just these like crazy masculine. And it's like, no, but you're not going to treat me any kind of way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But imagine that though. He's dating an Asian woman and she's saying she's acting like a black woman, or he is. So I think with Jenny Mai, like she even said on the podcast, I have a very, very bad temper. And I wasn't used to guys telling me to shut up. I wasn't used to guys, just like we were talking before. And she said she's a manager or has employees, so she couldn't turn it off.
Yes.
She would go to her job, be telling a bunch of motherfuckers what to do, have a temper, go back home to Jeezy and be like, she couldn't turn it off.
But
Right.
her
She couldn't
ex
turn it
was
off.
not black.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's another
You know
thing.
what I mean?
Yeah, and
it
that's
might
fine.
be a little.
And he let her
culture
get
thing.
away with that too.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's a really good point. Women will date men that will let them get away with certain things. And then when they get with a dude like me, I'm like, shut your dumb ass up.
Yeah.
Right. And here's the thing. I don't think that men should be disrespecting women. Here's the thing. The way I talk to these hoes, I won't ever talk to her like that. Right. But she's my woman. That's a special part of me right there. Right. What I'm saying is my woman also won't ever give me a reason to speak to her like that. I before I chose to settle down, I knew I was getting a good woman. I don't have to talk to her like that. And here's another thing. Your man shouldn't ever talk to you like that. But even if for some reason your man loses his cool one day, the worst thing you can do is sit here and argue with him. Okay, let me tell you something, ladies. I know that especially for women that are used to being with single mothers, you were raised by single mothers, it's a defense mechanism. If your man goes off, granted, there's some situations where like if he's just being an asshole, he's being fucked up, cool, just leave. But yo, if you're just nice, if you're nice to us while we're just being mean, bro, at least for me personally, I'll feel like such an asshole. Whatever it is I'm mad at, I won't even be mad at it anymore. I'm just gonna be like, yo, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm acting like an asshole, and I'll apologize and I'll give you whatever you want. Yeah. But if you sit here and tell me, shut your dumb ass up.
Yo, I'll say this real quick. One of my exes, one of the most like craziest times where I like loved her the most was when we would get into an argument and she would cry.
Yeah.
Cause I'd be like, fuck. Like y'all, there's power in y'all crying, being feminine, not arguing back with us. I know it sounds fucked up, but I'm like, damn, she's so cute now. Like I can't, you just feel like you have to make it up to her some way. Like a lot of women, but then she would have these masculine moments where I'm like, fuck, she's acting like a dude, and it would get way worse. So I agree with what he's saying. Like your power is being feminine, walking away, being soft, crying more. I know it sounds fucked up, but it definitely makes us want to, like he said, it just makes us want to stop. Or it's like we're going too hard on you or something.
Yeah.
Crying can disarm a situation.
100%.
Yeah. It works.
And
it works.
I would hope that more women would understand that, because when you guys cry, it doesn't we don't judge you guys.
Yeah.
We don't judge you guys.
Nah, but Brian,
yelling?
I'm gonna say this: it's annoying when you're crying and you're trying to overtalk me while we're having a discussion.
Well, they're emotional, bro. They can't control themselves. Okay. Shout out to the super chats, man. We're gonna go to iRepo. My boy says, if you were feminine, you would have shut up. You would have shut your mouth a while ago. That's directly at you. Okay.
I heard.
And I don't give a fuck.
There you go. There you go. There's that feminine character trait that we were talking about earlier. Okay, cool. And Horton says, do the panel know Young Jeezy divorcing his wife after 2 years? Yes. We just covered that, homie. Shout out to you, man. Much love. Daniel Price says, the pain of seeing Kate taken, but the pleasure of seeing her.
What? Who is this guy? I don't know who this guy is.
You got stalkers.
You had a secret admirer.
You got stalkers and shit,
bro.
Sorry, I don't know.
Hold on, real quick. He says, the pain of seeing Kate taken, but the pleasure of seeing her be a good, inspirational girl. I'm Super Saiyan now. Shout out to you, brother. Much love, man.
Yeah. Thank you for becoming a member, brother.
He says, can't wait to get my money up and become Super Saiyan God. Moving to Fort Lauderdale. Oh, he's moving to Fort Lauderdale next year. Shout out to you, brother.
He's trying
Much
to come
love,
steal
man.
Kate.
Yeah, man.
Hey, yo, bro, she's gonna drop her Cash App on Instagram later. So
Yeah,
just, send her money.
exactly.
There you go.
You might get a phone call.
Pimping out your girl, man. You know.
Whatever he says.
Welcome to 2023.
So crazy.
I wanted to say something about these people divorcing, because isn't her job to overshare everything about her relationships on TV? Like, who's comfortable with that?
Nah, that's not her job. Her job, they don't talk about relationship.
But
They
their
talk about
relationship is public and known to everybody.
yes,
so.
but that doesn't mean that when they're going on the show, they're talking directly about their relationship. That's not how it goes.
I do think she'll change after all of that.
Well, here's my thing. I think Asian
I'm not
women.
talking about like.
Hold on. Just like there's a stigma for African American women, there's also a stigma for Asian women. Asian women typically are looked at as the best candidates to get married to for men. I would say, at least in my opinion, right? They're feminine, they're submissive, they don't argue back, they want to cook, they want to clean, they got those traditional roles in them, right?
Good morals.
This is their culture.
Yeah, exactly. But which is why I'm saying that they're better wives. I'm sorry, ladies, minorities are horrible wives. In
'Cause
general,
when you look at an Hispanic woman, what's the first thing you think? It's
Well-
a toxic woman.
well,
when you
here's the
think
thing:
about it.
is Latinas are in society, they're viewed
Promiscuous.
as promiscuous women. Like, it's not any other women. It's the Latina woman is always looked at as the sexiest woman, the most promiscuous.
Y'all are always dancing.
Yes, she's the one that you want to take home and fuck, right?
The red lipstick.
Yeah, even red dresses, everything like that. Shout out to my man Horton as well. He says, I believe there should be a sex worker registry for women, for women's passes, just like offenders, so guys could know in advance if they still would pursue that woman. You know what? I agree with that. Let me know. I agree with that. You don't?
I didn't say nothing.
Okay, you looked at me when I said I agree with that. The reason why I say I agree with that is because if you're a sex worker, a lot of women won't say that. They won't admit that. Right? Let's say a woman had OnlyFans for 3 years. She made money out of it, right? She meets a new guy. She wants to delete that part of her life. You know how women are. I'm a new woman now.
Reset button.
I'm reborn, right? I didn't do OnlyFans. I didn't do none of that shit. And when the next guy I meet, I only had 2 bodies, right? I think if a guy was able to do his background check and see that this girl was on Pornhub.com, OnlyFans, and all these other websites, then yes, bro, it would help us out so much, because then essentially we could see what type of women we're getting with, right?
Would you still date the woman if you see that she has OnlyFans or
Absolutely
was on
not.
Pornhub? Or
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But this is why it would be such a great help to most guys, because guess what? A lot of guys don't know what type of women they're dealing with until it's too late. Until it's too late, because women are not honest. You guys are not honest. In general, women are not honest. Okay. Shout out to my boy real quick. He just came up with another super chat. Jose, he says, I was just informed Young Jeezy had a prenup. City boys, we up. Shout out to my boy Jose, man. So I guess they did have a prenup, and that was pretty smart of him, even though she has her own money too.
Yeah.
So yeah, she has her own money too, man.
50-50.
Okay, cool. So my next question for you ladies is getting married and having kids the end goal? Or do you want to just continue living the way you're living now?
I think yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Most
Yes,
definitely.
100% yes.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Even kids?
A husband
Yeah.
and
You
kids. are
said
your-
fuck them kids last
No,
night.
no, but I said no, but I
She
said it
did.
because you said fuck them dogs, and I love my dog more than myself. But I said it as a joke.
That's a problem.
Yeah,
That's a big problem.
That's true what you're saying.
That's traumatic right there.
You want to
What is with
sacrifice
you
your
and these
dog
damn
to live?
dogs?
What is it?
Yes. If my dog was running in front of a car, I would push him out of the way to save him.
So you would sacrifice your life for a dog?
No.
That's
There are women that love them kids, and there are women that love their dogs, and there are women that
But
will
look,
baby
look,
the hell out of their dogs.
If I love my dog that much,
Realistic.
just imagine how much I would love my kids. I'm infertile though.
Yo,
Get
what's good with
another
all the
dog.
You're
dog
infertile?
lovers?
Oh, I'm sorry. Ladies, real quick.
Yeah.
You're infertile?
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, I really
So I don't mean it, but
Yeah, yeah,
I
no,
generally
okay.
like kids.
Okay. And
Wow.
so here's what I'll say. Do you think that
No, Jules.
that's gonna bother your
That's so
significant
sad.
other?
He already knows about it.
Okay.
There's a likely chance I'm infertile. There could be a possible chance that I'm not.
Okay.
But I already,
I
but
pray
I-
for that possible
But
chance. for
no,
you.
so do I. But I already know that already like hurt my chances like as a woman because of my condition that already caused like weight gain that caused infertility. So I already know that like that already decreased my chances in the dating market. I'm so lucky to have him.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Well,
what was-
and now this makes a lot of sense because when she was like, "Yo, I know he's not the best guy out there,"
no. Listen. Okay.
maybe you feel like you're
I-
settling.
I didn't say
It's
that.
not
Well, you
enough.
can
You
adopt.
did say that.
I know I didn't say that. I said logically we all know that there are better men out there than the men that you have.
Wait,
but
we have a
because-
doctor in the chat. He said it's curable.
But because I am infatuated by
Shout out to
him,
Dr. Kish. Go ahead.
but because I am infatuated by him, I suppress my hypergamous side to submit to him. That's what I said. I just worded it very wrongly last night.
Okay. Oh, I want to get back to that real quick, but we have another super chat from my boy D Fritzo, man. Shout out to you, brother. Much love. He says, ladies, which would you prefer to be broke and hot or rich and ugly?
Oh.
Sorry, that question mark right there kind of threw me off. So would
Wow.
you prefer to be broke and hot or rich and ugly? We'll start off
Broke.
with you over there.
Coco.
Damn.
Coco takes 10 minutes before every question.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking. Okay, broken hot.
Broken hot.
Broken
Okay.
hot.
Okay. What about you? Which one?
It's very difficult because I don't want to be broke, but I don't want to be ugly either. I think broken hot.
Broken hot. What about you?
Yeah.
I kind of think broken hot, honestly.
Broken hot.
Amount of
Okay.
money,
What about
it's
you?
fine.
I mean, both of them have a solution. If you're broken hot, then you can lean on someone else, and if
And
you're
find yourself a
ugly
man.
and rich, then you can just fix yourself using that money.
Mhm.
I'm
Can't
glad
fix
that,
ugly. You can't fix ugly. You can get a BBL and shit, but like your face.
No, you can reconstruct your whole face
Hold
if you
on.
really
Yeah,
have the
That
money.
is
You
a
really
thing now.
wait,
That
wait,
is a
wait,
thing.
That
now.
is a thing. That is a
All
thing. You
right.
can
Do
literally
you
get
know-
a face.
Do me a
transplant.
favor and choose one though. Come on.
I'll be broken hot.
Broken hot. What about you?
Yo, I'll be
She
rich
made an
and
argument for
ugly.
the ugly all the whole time, but she
Bro,
broke broken
I'm all
hot.
about the bag. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, she's Cuban, bro.
Money's
Well, when
everything.
you're-
I don't care.
When you're ugly, it's easy to choose ugly because you're already, you're already ugly.
Wait, you're Cuban, right?
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Wait,
What-
what? Oh
go
my
ahead.
god.
No, he's joking. He's joking.
I'm all right, ladies. God damn, bro.
It's a joke.
Keep
Jesus.
going. So you want the bag? You want to be rich?
Period.
Okay. Period. What about you?
Broken hot.
Broken hot.
Broken hot.
Okay, ladies. Why do you think most women here chose broken hot?
Because a
What
man can
the-
provide for us if we're
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Wow.
honest with you.
Yeah.
If I'm hot,
Yeah.
I'm gonna attract the man. Hopefully, down the line, he sees me as a potential, and then we get married. Now,
Ain't that some shit?
I do.
You know?
There's always a man
Yeah.
behind all this.
Ain't that some
Yeah.
shit?
I do think
being
beauty
honest.
matters, especially even in life. Like you do get more opportunities.
pretty
if you
privilege
do
As
is
that.
so
well.
real.
So,
As well, that
ladies,
too.
y'all,
Pretty
y'all,
privilege is real.
ladies,
It's
you would
for
agree
real.
that your beauty is your value, correct?
Yeah.
So why
Yes.
do y'all come on here and talk about working and I have all this money and the right guy to come get me?
I
Good
do not.
question.
The money
It could
doesn't
just
matter.
be it could be compensation of what they're lacking.
no, I've
If there's a
never-
lack of purity, if there's a lack of beauty, if there's something else to brag about.
Ladies,
Could
but
be.
it doesn't make any sense though.
Yeah.
It's just a defense mechanism.
But it's also because of what, like I said again, what social media shows us. It's literally what's on social media, what we see. That's why we
If-
think all of
The
it.
thought of working, I don't see how that's.
If your beauty is
Makes you
is a
happy.
Wait, I'm
highest form-
sorry. What,
Yeah.
do you consider yourself ugly?
No.
So why not use this time to go find a good guy rather than going to school trying to become a doctor or whatever it is that you're trying to be?
So I'm just supposed to just waste my life hoping for a guy. I'm
Coco, you're 27.
I'm 27.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of The Wall?
The what?
The Wall.
No.
Okay. Does anyone here know what The Wall is? What's The Wall?
You hit the wall past your prime, which is like 30 and up.
It's actually less than that sometimes for most women.
What?
Do you understand that you're about to hit the wall?
Got some bad news
Yeah.
for you. You're fucking done, son.
Okay, so do you understand that once you hit the wall, god damn,
You
bro.
good, bro?
Yeah, you all right, bro?
My bad. Once you hit that wall, it's gonna hit hard.
Okay.
So why waste your years now, your valuable years, going to school, when you can just dedicate them to finding a good guy?
Well, isn't the guy supposed to find me?
Well, you got to put yourself in a position to be fine, right? Like you can't just sit here and go to school and be like, oh, the good guy's gonna find me. Like
Right.
you have to do the right things to be able to be found.
Yeah, and the
That's
biggest
what
problem,
she's
the biggest
doing.
problem, no, but the biggest
She's
problem
not.
is with women that have careers like that or that'll go into that is they put that ahead and they don't want a guy at all. Some women they do both, but most women don't. I've seen women become lawyers or doctors, whatever, and still date. But
But
most
what
women don't do that. What they do is they get it and they go,
But you
I'ma
guys
put this
don't
over a guy.
understand. It's actually really hard being a medical student in the dating life because there's a lot of men that get intimidated by the fact that I'm trying
We
to be a
understand
doctor.
this though.
So
I-
they don't even want to like deal with it.
You're proving my point. I
So what
always
do you
say
mean?
I always say that women become victims of their own success.
But what does she want?
Men,
What's
listen,
wrong with
what I'm
success?
well, because here's the thing, right? Ladies, men aren't looking for the most successful women. When we go to fucking Taco Bell, we see a cute little dummy bitch at the fucking window. She's like, here's your food. I'm like, damn, she was cute.
But would you really respect
She's
her?
broke. Absolutely. Absolutely. If she's feminine, if she's submissive, if she's peaceful, if she's beautiful, if she's fertile and youthful, yes.
And dumb.
That's the
Well,
mentality.
why does she have to be dumb?
You said dumb.
What do you
So that's why
I'm saying I
disagree.
don't know much. Like for me personally, I don't need my girl to know how to solve problems or pay bills. That's my job.
Okay.
But here's the thing: women like you, you're smart, right? It works against you, because I know if I dated a girl like you, I'm gonna have to fucking argue with you. There's gonna be a lot of back and forth. I want a woman that's gonna come under my program. I want a woman that's gonna trust me to lead. I can't do that with you. You already feel like you're a leader. You already feel like you're a boss. You already feel like you're an independent person. I don't want to be with
Well,
that.
that's not necessarily true.
Well, this
Yo,
is
the field you're going into, you have to have those traits. You
Well,
have
you
to
guys
be a leader.
assume
No, I'm
how
not
we
a-
are.
well. How do we assume when you just said out of your mouth that it's really hard to date in your field? This is what most men are saying.
Because men get intimidated by the fact that I'm just even.
It's
Why-
not
pursuing being a
hard, but it's
doctor.
not impossible either. Because I have a cousin that's
I
in the
didn't say it
same
wasn't.
field as you, but yet her husband makes more money than her.
Okay,
But that's
keyword,
not-
keyword. He has
that's
to
not
make
what I'm
more
saying.
money. Okay, go ahead.
I said men get intimidated,
Why do
so
they
it
get
is
intimidated?
difficult.
Okay, you know what?
Because
The word intimidated is a very selective word, because intimidated means that guys are scared and they can't handle you. But here's the thing, right? In reality, maybe there are some guys that get intimidated because maybe they don't make as much money as you. But it's not just about being intimidated. It's about the fact that guys want peace. We don't want a girl that's gonna be, no offense, a boss babe, independent. I don't need you, bro. Listen, the number one thing a man needs in life is to feel needed.
and it goes back to the Jenny Mai thing. She was a boss bae. She had all these masculine
Yeah.
traits, and her marriage crumbled
Guys,
in 2 years.
Yo,
Yeah,
Not to say that's
a
happened.
man-
That's
a
not to
man-
say that's gonna happen to Coco, but I'm just saying
that might
those
no,
traits.
But I'm just
but the
trying to
number,
say
but the
I
numbers
also
say
was
it will
very
though.
submissive,
But
but
you
they
can't
don't care.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
go ahead. Listen, men want peace. It's unfortunate that women that are going into your career field, you guys aren't that peaceful. You can't be peaceful and go into that field. You can't. You have to be a go-getter. You have to be competitive. You have to do all these things. You can't, so it works against you. I would rather my girl be at home every day, all day, right? Besides the fact that maybe she wants to do her nails, go out, see her family, whatever. Bro, just be at home, enjoy your life.
Let me ask Coco a question.
I
If you
wanna
could,
ask
hold
her
on, real
something
quick.
too.
If you found a guy that would take care of everything, hey, you don't need to do med school. You can go get your nails done, do this. Would you give it up?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
But right now, I'm,
Well, that's good
what
because
am I
most
supposed
girls
to
will be like,
doing?
nah,
Sitting
I still want my career.
Exactly.
I had a
What
girl
is she
yesterday that said
supposed
this.
to do? What is she supposed to do? Nothing. She has
Yeah.
to keep moving on with her life, doing her own thing, getting her own bag. Nobody's gonna take care of her until that person comes along. You know what I mean? Like, she needs to put herself first. She needs to provide for herself.
You don't understand. She's not a cashier at Starbucks. She's going into the medical field.
Okay, but that's what she wants to do. Like,
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine. We're just telling her that it's very taxing on her mind, on her time, and
Yes.
everything, and it's gonna work against her. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, and I mean,
it's not saying she's gonna fail.
And a guy isn't gonna come and be like, "Oh my God, you're a doctor. I'm in love with you."
Right.
That's not typically how it happens.
I know.
We don't care if you're a doctor or if you're a server. We just want you to be hot, young, and just be submissive. Be
Yeah,
peaceful.
We're simple.
We're very simple.
I want to ask her
Like, I'm
something.
not peaceful.
I'm saying in general. Go ahead. Brain fart?
Yep.
Okay. There you go.
Can I say something or I don't know?
All
Go
right,
ahead. Go ahead.
A good man in general is not just a man that also has money when you think about it as well. It's also a man that could provide for you, take care of you, and be emotionally, physically, mentally, all of that. A good man could be a guy working construction or a good man working at Taco Bell, regardless of the fucking fact. But he'll still provide for you and still be there for you.
Yeah, but you'll take the guy that's working construction over the Taco Bell guy.
Well, yeah, but
the Taco Bell can be some guy, could be something else.
But it doesn't
too.
matter what,
That's
like,
fine.
what I'm
I'd
trying to
rather cry
say
with
is,
money.
like, it doesn't matter what specific area they work in.
Ladies, the same way that I just told you that your field works against you, being a man works against us as well, in a sense, because we're not supposed to be emotional. I understand that you ladies think, well, why aren't you guys emotional? You guys should just be able to fucking cry in front of us and tell us how you feel. We don't go every day being emotional. We can't afford to. Life is hard being a man. So we can't sit here and be emotional every single day, because not even, you know how you guys have the sisterhood? Well, we don't have a brotherhood. We only have a brotherhood when we're really close with guys, right? Like really close. Other than that, I can see a dude have a flat tire. I'm like, oh, well, I know how that feels.
That just depends on who you are as
Outta
a
here.
person.
Yeah.
If you see somebody who needs help and you don't want to help them, shit, that's just because you don't want to help them.
But it's not just that, right? Like, I'll stop and help someone if they absolutely need it, right? But what I'm
Exactly.
saying is, as a man, you're expected to do it yourself.
Correct.
You're expected to solve the issue yourself. So as a man, if I go solve another man's issue, I'm actually not helping
You're
him.
hindering him.
I'm hindering his
How's
growth.
how's he going to do it the next time it happens?
Right. Now, women don't have that same, like, women actually have a luxury to, oh my God, dad, my flat tire. I'll be right there, honey. Oh my God, call your boyfriend. I'll be right there, baby.
Yo, if I had a flat
Sometimes-
tire and a bunch of dudes came to help me and my girl was in the car, I'd be pissed.
Bro.
You'd
I
be
was
embarrassed.
I was at Home Depot one time. I was trying to put something in my car, and it was like a fucking big ass thing. And this dude had to help me in front of my girl. I was like, "Fuck,
Hell
bro."
yeah, bro. That shit.
And I
feels
almost
bad.
had it in the car. And I'm
Yeah.
like, and I'm
be strong
thinking
enough then.
Not only
Do
that,
what?
bro.
Be strong enough then.
Not-
I almost got it, but that's what I'm saying.
Wouldn't that man
They saw me struggling, and I was
inspire
like,
you?
"Fuck."
That
Bro.
man needs to inspire you to be.
Yo,
a better
speaking to the
man.
mic, bro.
That man needs to inspire you to be a better man.
Bro,
No.
one time I got a flat tire. One time I got a flat tire, and I thought about calling AAA, and I smacked myself. I legit was like, yo, I can't believe I actually thought about taking the easy way out. You know what I mean? Now, if you're on a highway, that's pretty dangerous. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
that's
can't-
different.
You can't just be, but I still did it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, bro, like, I can't, bro. You're taking the easy way out. As a man, you don't have the luxury to take the easy way out. Because here's the thing: if you take the easy way out, when a woman comes around, you look like a bitch.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, guys, if you get a fucking flat tire, you don't know how to fucking change a flat, go on YouTube and figure it out before
Yes,
you fucking call
100%.
AAA.
There's
You'll
this
learn
guy
something.
on YouTube that he is like, if you didn't have a dad or
Yes,
something like that.
something,
and
uh,
Oh yeah, like
that-
that can I do?
Yeah,
Or-
everything's on
Ask
YouTube.
Dad or something like that. Or
yeah,
that
and he
there's
teaches-
another
and
channel.
He teaches people how to do, like men,
Yes.
I guess, how to do absolutely everything.
Dad,
Yeah.
how do I?
There's a channel called Dad I Never Had or something like that.
Mhm.
Shout out to him too, man. He's teaching men and women things that fathers should usually teach women. Here's what I'll say to you real quick. That is why I don't think, and I understand what you're saying, that a man should be emotional, intelligent enough to be able to take care of his woman when she needs him. But overall, I think that men are, in a situation now where we have to be so emotional just to cater to your feelings. No offense, ladies. You guys aren't all that. Okay, I got way too much shit to do with my time. And the career that we're in is very, very competitive. Your feelings aren't all that. Now, if it's something serious, right, family related or something close, I get it. But overall, bro, like, if you're mad because someone died on your favorite TV show, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, ladies. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit there and fucking hear you. I don't give a fuck about Tommy. Who cares? Okay, that's why men typically cannot be emotional with women. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Shout out to you. Shout out to the chat too, man, as well. We're gonna get to the chat talk soon. Ladies, any questions you guys want to ask the guys? Any questions?
Oh, I wanted to go back on you saying that you would definitely take somebody who like works at Taco Bell. I really think that's new money mentality, because if you come from something that is generational wealth and there is like, the kid from the generational wealth brings home a woman from Taco Bell, the parents are going to look at them like, why did you bring that? You need somebody with the same status and the same income to hold. I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's essentially what happens in Hollywood.
Yes.
Mhm.
Why do you think
The
these people
celebrities
only
date the
date
celebrities.
each other? Yo, celebrities will rotate women like there isn't like billions of women out here, right? Like they'll only marry. J-Lo just went back and married Ben Affleck. And I think they're about to get divorced again, right? And she'll probably marry him again 5 years from now, right? But it's like, why? Because, in that, it's almost like you have an image to upkeep.
Correct.
Right? For me personally, I don't care about that. You only live like that when you're worried about other people's opinion. I'm one of the, I know for a fact, I can only speak for myself. I don't give a fuck about people's opinions. I promise you I don't. When women come in here, they're late, I'm like, you stupid bitch, you're late. I literally tell it like it is, bro. And with dudes too. I've had a lot of people hit me up on DMs. You want to talk to guys like that? Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. All day long. Fuck that. So, anyways, I think that's why I would take the girl at Taco Bell, and I think you would take the girl at Taco Bell.
Yeah, I mean, the girl at Taco Bell who's feminine, chill.
Free tacos.
I'm gonna take, free tacos. Taco Bell's kind of trash though.
It is. Taco Bell is a trash.
I'm in the
That shit
bathroom
don't fuck
at
your
Taco
stomach
Bell.
up.
You eat Taco Bell, bro. You gotta use the bathroom.
But yeah,
immediately.
Before you read that,
Go ahead.
I do have a question. Do you want to have a family?
Yes.
Why did you choose this career path?
Get her.
Why did I choose it? I think more too because I was a gymnast growing up, and so I would get injured a lot, and it just came from the thought of just helping people feel better.
Well, why not just be a personal trainer?
But if I'm capable of being a doctor, why not try?
I understand, but again, listen. For women, it's different. You don't have the valuable time to waste. Okay, like as a guy, right? I'm in my 30s. I can go pursue something, and if I have money, I'll still be good 20 years from now. Okay, when you hit 50, you are done. You're done. You're done.
By 40.
Where are you
You're-
trying to say 50?
And bro, you'll be done at 35.
Well, we're not gonna claim that.
No,
No,
I'm-
like in terms of
Listen.
fertility, by 40, it's like kind of for
Ladies.
some
I
women,
know
it's
that,
dangerous
but,
to have a baby.
Well, listen, facts don't care about feelings. Okay, when women hit 30, 35, 40, you are done. You're done, ladies. But I understand that, well, we can have babies through another woman. I'm telling you, most men actually still want to have babies with the girl they're in love with.
Wait, I want to say something. Some people don't want to be a baby mama. That's why they wait until they find somebody who they think are
Thank you.
capable of,
Right.
That's
doing
fine,
their
but
job.
just don't wait too long.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to tell you.
I'm
Just
fine with that.
don't wait till you're 35
I'd
or
rather
40.
wait forever than be somebody's baby mama.
You can't afford to
Honestly.
wait forever.
Yeah.
Is
I'll
what
die.
I'm saying.
I'll die with nothing.
By the
Okay.
age of
Choice.
30, you've already lost so many of your eggs. Like it's not realistic that you can
Ladies,
have
there's a reason why you
35.
start menstruating at whatever age it is, right? You ladies
12.
become women
Yeah.
younger.
Ain't that shit funny? You start having periods when you're like 14 years old.
12.
12.
Right?
12,
I
yeah,
don't
so-
know.
It's
But
12,
but then you want to
11,
you want to wait to have kids till you're 40.
Right.
It makes
You
no
act
fucking
like it's
sense.
a
I'm not talking about
Technically,
just you. I'm
when we're
talking
in
in
the
general.
womb, when we're in the womb, we also have solar eggs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're born with all the eggs you're gonna have.
Yep.
Okay, so what I'm saying is you're losing all your eggs by the time you hit 30s. Okay, in your 30s. So why wait? You don't have the time to wait, ladies. You don't. Now, maybe, how old are you?
I'm 19.
You have time to wait. You're good, right? You could wait another fucking 7-8 years. You can't wait when you're 30, 35, 40. Bro, you're done. You're done, okay? Shout out to my boy, Dr. K. She says, no guy goes, wow, she's a doctor. I'm more attracted to her. Most doctors are miserable because of how much they work. Single female doctors are even more upset because the average man doesn't make as much money as them. Shout out to my boy, Dr. Kish. He's an actual doctor.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's the one that said it was curable.
So he knows what he's talking
It's curable?
Yeah.
PCOS is curable?
Yeah, he said it's curable.
Listen, man, we're gonna have to charge you for that one because you weren't gonna know unless you came here today. So after we'll bill
Kiki
you.
Palmer had
you should text him.
PCOS, but everyone is different. You know what I mean?
She ended up having a kid.
But she has money and resources other people don't have.
Coco, you're someone that's been here before. We appreciate you very much. You have to understand, I'm not coming from a malicious place. I'm just telling you the truth. Okay, you're not in your prime anymore. I was gonna say you're in your prime, but you're not in your prime anymore. Okay, once you hit that wall, it's gonna be an ugly hit. And I say this to all the women that come on here. You know, we had a 31-year-old sit here a few days ago, and there was nothing but 22-year-olds here that day for some reason. And she sat here and said, I'm just as valuable as they are. And I said, no, you're not. You're 31, they're 22. Well, I'm just as valuable. And she said, I'm even more valuable because I have experience. Anybody want to tell me why she was wrong?
Because men want an
Experience
inexperienced
of-
woman.
Why?
Because they want somebody who
they could teach to.
Okay.
Somebody they could teach to. Yeah.
But what solution do you give
Is-
her for
What-
that? Because you're giving her the advice, telling her that this is not the thing that she should be doing. But what could you tell her to make this better for her?
Right now, do you want me to give you that? I don't feel like she
Wait,
wants
like,
it. She don't-
yeah.
You don't? Okay. So realistically speaking, I would say fuck the career. Realistically speaking. Because what you're doing is you're gonna rack up a lot of debt for your future husband, right? Your future guy. Like, I hate that shit, bro. I hate that when men get with women, we're taking all their debt.
Yes,
Credit card debt,
everything.
school loans. Bro, why? Bro,
yeah, the
be,
shit. That's why.
be smart, bro. Yo, I rarely ever see women take men with debt. Yo, get $200,000 in debt and go talk to a woman and see if she takes you. Tell her, like, yo, listen, I like you very much. I think we can make something work, but I do owe $200,000, and see what she says to you.
Yeah.
So just look at her face expressions.
I would also say do it in reverse. So don't do it. Have the kids first, and then go back and go to school.
Correct.
Y'all can go to school at any
that's true.
point. It's not like y'all are doing
that's bad advice too, though, because if she has a kid now, go to school after, bro. She can't be a good doctor and a good mother at the same time.
No, I'm saying wait till your kid is older. Like maybe like if you had kids earlier, maybe not for someone who's 30 or something.
Okay,
But I'm
so
saying
she-
if
she's
you
27 now, right? If
What-
she has a kid now, right?
well not Cortland, but yeah, if we use Cortland's situation, it wouldn't work. But I'm saying for a younger girl that's in her early 20s, have the kid in your early 20s. Then by the time you're 40, you could still go back to school. You're not that old,
Bro, her face is ugly as shit right now.
Bro,
She's
who
looking
the
at you like
fuck
you're
wants
stupid.
to be pregnant, bro?
Who wants to be pregnant?
I would, yeah, no, I think every woman
trying to
That
give
was
you
a
a-
completely different tangent.
Like,
No, I do
early
wanna
20s
be
is
pregnant, but-
crazy. I just graduated a year ago. I'm gonna turn 20 next year. Telling me to get pregnant. Oh my god, no.
You don't have to get pregnant.
You
right
have
now.
time,
saying
though.
now,
You saying you
but-
have time.
You're going.
Yeah,
You're
get
going.
pregnant at 25.
You're going through that phase when you realize you're not a kid anymore. I went through that phase like 3 years ago. Everybody goes through it.
It was
Why are
a
you looking
tough
at me like
reality.
that? She's
I
getting
said I
that-
didn't want kids.
You're at the age now.
I have one now.
Yeah, but ladies, you assume that he's just saying go get pregnant by anybody.
Oh,
Go-
no,
go-
not
Exactly.
that.
Like, you have to find your person. Like, you know how long that shit takes, bro. Like, guys out here aren't valuable men. Period.
Well, hold on. Let me correct you.
Mm.
The guys you're talking to aren't valuable men.
Exactly.
Hold on. Let me
Exactly,
correct
bro.
you.
That's what I'm saying.
The guys, you're hold on. So whose fault is that?
It's not me. They come to me. I don't go to anybody.
Where do
But-
you
but
find
you
Do you
valuable
talk to
men?
them? Do you give them a chance?
But realistically,
Why
where
would
do
I
you
give
find
them a
valuable
chance?
men?
Let her answer the question.
Why would I give them a chance when all I want to do is fuck? I have other things. That's not just about pussy and sex. I can't even have sex with me and make it good. Like,
Oh my
you know what I
god.
mean?
But what type of impression are you giving off to the guys that you're getting? That's
what
why
I'm
you're
saying.
getting
I
these
don't
low tier
know.
guys
That's what
because
I'm
you're giving off the
saying.
bad impression.
I don't know what kind of impression
Can
I'm
I
giving.
give you some advice? You should probably cover up the tattoos. You should probably go back to your natural hair color.
Never.
What is your
You're not
natural
gonna
hair
get that
color?
top tier guy. You're gonna keep getting the shitty men that think they can run over you because you're giving that impression.
Well, here's a
But
good
that's why I
point,
don't
Basil.
let them get to me because you know.
Yeah, but that's a
I'd
defense
rather not.
mechanism. Then now you just don't have anybody.
Well,
and
well
you're
hold
single.
on.
I'd rather
Well,
not.
you're proving the delusion, right? Right? Think about it. Pink hair, showing tattoos, showing body,
Right.
but I should deserve a high value man. No. What you're attracting are guys that just want to fuck.
But that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day,
But see,
my
listen,
value is better because I'm not letting them fuck.
okay,
Period.
no, but you're missing the point. Accountability always escapes women, right?
But there's
I don't know
nothing-
how women have a knack for always escaping accountability. They
But what's
they
wrong
avoid they
that I'm
avoid
doing?
shut the fuck up.
Bro.
They avoid accountability like the plague, bro. Right? Think about it. I'm saying that the way you present yourself is what you attract. It's like when women come on here and they're like, I post bikini pictures on Instagram, and I don't know why all the guys tell me they want to fuck because
But
of
that's
what
what
you're
I'm
presenting.
saying.
And what I'm saying is the way you're dressing yourself, the guys you're attracting are not the guys you want to date.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't even give them a chance because I already know what they're trying to come at me with. Like,
You're missing the point
But
again.
It's a
You're
lose-lose
missing the point.
situation.
The
whole
bro.
point.
What
The
I'm
whole
saying, what
point.
I'm saying is, if you carried yourself better, if you presented yourself better, you would attract better men. That's
then
the
you-
whole point.
But
but
would
what
have
am
to
I
stay away
supposed
from
to
them.
do? What am I supposed to do? Wear a long sleeve? Wear
Yes.
pants?
Yes.
Most definitely.
Just be mindful.
Right.
What's wrong with
Do your
wearing
natural
a little
hair.
crop top, having pink hair?
You're gonna
Having
attract the
pink
wrong
hair
guys.
is
We're telling you what's
fine.
wrong with it.
Well,
We're
here-
telling you.
well,
But having
here's
pink hair
we're
is
trying to
fine,
help you.
bro.
Well, listen,
Like,
Steve,
you know what I
Okay,
mean?
then keep
Put a
doing your
shaker.
fun thing, but you won't get the guys that you want.
well, hold on. Here's the delusion. What's wrong with being who I am and attracting the guys? Why aren't the good guys coming to
Yeah,
me?
like I'd rather have someone who accepts me with my pink hair, with all my
Okay.
tattoos and all that
Okay,
shit.
well, that's like me going out into the sexual dating market, right?
Your girlfriend has dyed hair. what's wrong with that?
It's not pink.
What are you
It's
talking?
It's not pink.
Bro, listen.
Okay.
Here, let me give you an example. Hold on. Let, yo, yo.
Those are
hold on.
highlights.
Let
That
me,
shit didn't go
let me-
out of her
let
head.
me, hold on. Let me give
That
you an
shit didn't
example.
go out of her
Let me
head.
let me
Alright,
give
hold
you an equal example. That's like me going out into the world right now having no money.
You have tattoos too.
Hold on, let him
Why
finish.
don't you
bro,
cover them up?
Men,
finish, let him
men
finish.
and women
You
are
talk.
different. I've already stated that, right? Women find tattoos on men attractive.
Yep.
Okay,
Most
men
definitely.
don't find tattoos on women typically attractive. Okay, what I'm saying is if I go into into Wynwood, right? You know, all the baddies are in Wynwood, right? And I have no money, but I'm like, why am I not attracting the baddies? There's a reason why I'm not attracting the baddies because I look broke. Okay, and I can't sit here and be like, but I still should attract the baddies. It's fucking delusional.
Oh,
The
so
way you
you're
carry
saying I look
yourself.
broke?
I'm
No,
not,
no.
That is besides the point. That
The
is
way
besides
you
the
No,
Right.
okay, nah. I get what you're saying.
The way
bro.
that
I
you
get what
carry
you're saying.
yourself matters. If you go to a job interview and you dress like a bum, you're not gonna get the job. If you go in the job interview and you dress with a suit and tie, you're gonna get the job. You don't go to the job interview just like a slut. You go in. It's first impressions that matters. You can't say it doesn't matter. So
I
a guy will
do-
judge you like, oh, she got pink hair, she's showing her tie, she got this. We're just gonna think that we're trying to give you the best possible chances that you can do for
Absolutely.
yourself to get the
I
best
do
guy.
plan on
I'm
being
so
a troll
curious
for
what they're saying
Halloween.
over there.
I do plan.
Okay,
I-
well,
Wait,
Halloween
Patty,
is
Patty, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you plan to get married or want to get married one day? Like if it's the right man, like not in your history right now, but like one day, do you hope to be a wife?
And
So-
I'm gonna still have my pink hair then.
No, but the
Okay.
thing is
That's-
you have to carry
Wait,
yourself
no,
as a
hold on,
wife,
hold on.
and then one day you become like his wife, you know? So if you're not going to carry yourself as a wife every single day, then how do you expect to be a wife to someone?
Bro, I'll be
No,
your
I'm
wife,
just asking you, like,
No,
personally.
and I'm gonna answer.
Okay.
Look, if you want me to be your wife at the end of the day, that's it. Like
So you think you don't have to carry yourself as a wife, but he can just make you
I
a
can
wife?
be your wife and I can still have pink hair. I can do whatever it is you want me to do and have pink hair.
Can
we're
I ask
not
you a
trying
question,
to
though?
brag on the pink hair.
Oh.
We're
no,
just
but
saying in
obviously
general.
it makes me less valuable. You know?
Okay.
No,
What do you
That's not
You're
at all what
you're
they're
hyper
talking
you're hyper
about.
focusing on the pink hair, and we're
Well,
not.
hold on.
Yeah,
But
'cause
that's
I
what
don't
you
think that has
pointed out.
anything to do with
Okay, well, hold
how
on,
I am.
ladies. First of all, I don't like pink hair, and even though you're saying there's nothing wrong with pink hair, I would actually argue that there is because if Jules is a very attractive woman. If she had pink hair, she's just gonna attract more eyes, right? Like I don't want my women to be attracting more eyes for what? Like you're
She's attracting them regardless.
okay, but you're
Period.
attracting them more
More.
with pink fucking hair, right? You're not Pippi Longstocking, right? So what I'm saying is, you said earlier that yesterday that what a girl wears and the way she presents herself can get her man killed.
Yes.
right? But women don't understand what you mean by that. Like, yo, we can go in public, some guy can come up to you, we might just start a dispute, argument. Now this guy stabs me.
Mm-hmm.
It happens more than you guys think.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying is the way you present yourself as women is very important. You are a reflection of your man. And I'm not wearing pink hair. So you're not wearing pink hair. And the problem is you're going to attract a guy that's going to be okay with your pink hair, but that's not the guy that you're going to be happy
But
with.
this is what I'm saying. Like, even without the pink hair, I still attracted the
Okay,
same
but
amount
what
of
do
attention.
what do you consider valuable men? Because you said that valuable men ain't whatever, but like, what do you
That's a good
consider that
question.
is?
Shit, I've never come across one. I wouldn't know. You know what
Well,
I mean?
Then you
Like,
can't
So
talk
then
about
you
value
can't say
man.
that if you don't
You
never
You
come
can't
across
say talk
that.
about value man if you don't know what a value man is.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
yeah, but nobody has enough value to me.
that's fine.
Okay,
that's,
yeah,
your
that's
own
your opinion.
Mm.
But yeah,
Exactly,
there's-
that's my opinion. Everyone here is
Bro, is
allowed
she-
to give their opinion.
Is it just me or am I
Isn't it?
losing brain cells
No,
right now?
I'm
No, me
listening to
too,
you,
me
yes.
too.
Yeah. It's,
I feel like you're just arguing and arguing.
yo, if my man Al's back
I
there
thought that's
laughing,
why I was here. I thought you wanted me to be a part of the
No, no, I
conversation.
No,
do,
I
but-
want you to listen to understand, not listen to reply. You just want to argue right now. You asked me a question. I
She
told
wants a
you the
reaction.
answer, and you didn't like the answer. It was like, oh well, they should like my pink hair. They should like my. I'm telling you, they're not gonna like your pink hair.
Yes.
That's just what it is.
And ladies, all I'm
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
okay, and ladies, all I'm saying is you can't sit here, carry yourself a certain type of way, and then still expect the best from society. We're only gonna give you what you present yourself as. So if you go out there in a short skirt, or something tight to the club, guess what? You're giving the message, hey, I want attention.
Yeah.
And I get it. I'm not saying that a guy should come up and touch you or nothing like that. But hey, guess what? That's what you're fucking asking for.
But if
That's society in a nutshell.
no, but if everyone else at that place looks exactly the same, well, then you're gonna be different and wear something long and flowy. And oh my god,
maybe
you're
you'd stand
perfect.
out more if you did that, and maybe you would attract the right guy. But you really shouldn't be looking for guys in the
But
club
that's
anyway.
what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Why are you
It's
looking
just
for a man in
fun.
the club?
No,
Like,
but that was just an
it's not
example that you could be going to a restaurant, and as long as you're wearing something like that, you're just gonna attract
Okay.
more
In
attention.
a
why would
Starbucks,
you
when you
look
think
like a
about it,
hoe
too.
at a restaurant? You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my man Jose, man. He says pink hair makes me want to walk on Legos
Jose.
barefoot
Oh,
for 2 hours.
I love
I
that.
hate him.
All right,
love
pink
that.
hair. So the chat clearly thinks the same thing about pink hair. Okay,
Why is it
listen,
like-
They said
And-
he
and-
goes mental illness.
and I know Coco doesn't agree with
Right,
us.
bro.
Yeah, maybe pink hair doesn't necessarily mean there's anything wrong with a person. I'm not saying that there is. I'm just saying, ladies, you can't sit here. Like for instance, when we have gothic people come in here, I automatically think depression. I get sad around those people.
yeah.
We have girls that come on here, we're all black nails, black eyes, and they're like, yeah. And I'm like, bro, you're walking dead.
Yeah, it's like she's gonna do a
Yo,
sacrifice
you're
or some shit.
You're walking dead. And what if she was like, but I deserve a high value man though? Bro, no, you fucking don't. You're depression. You need some fucking
Yo,
space.
I've never seen a gothic chick with a high value man.
Hell
Not once.
no.
Never.
Like gothic
Never.
chicks are never. I've never seen a
They're
girl
usually
black.
single, I feel like.
Yeah, they're like
On
loners.
No, I
On
feel
top
like they're
of
always
fucking-
dating somebody.
Yeah.
No,
No, they're
they-
dating someone
Everyone-
like more their
They're
type
dating
because
someone.
I've
Never
seen
seen
them.
with
I've
people.
seen
No,
them, yeah,
because-
but with their type though in Spencer's.
Guys like girls that they
At
can
Spencer.
manipulate.
Yeah, at Spencer's.
Guys like girls that they can manipulate, and those bitches are the easiest. You know what I'm
What,
saying?
ladies, okay,
Like,
this
I'm
is-
not saying in general most guys would be attracted to that. I mean maybe.
they just need to
I personally
There goes
wouldn't.
the sisterhood.
But that no, I
There
just
goes the
personally I
sisterhood.
don't like.
They usually
But
date
I
within the
just
Why
think
wouldn't you
there's
tell her the
certain-
truth? Just tell her the
Yeah,
truth.
like,
Tell
why
her the
are you
truth.
Why
sugarcoating
wouldn't you
it?
tell her the truth?
I actually
You're
see
scared of her-
guys. No, I actually see guys that are attracted to that. But
Wait, hold on.
What the
Women
fuck?
confuse guys wanting to fuck for being attracted to that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
But there
I'll
are
fuck a
couples who-
don't get me wrong. I'll fuck a bald-headed bitch if I can't get nobody else.
Put a food
But
over
I'm
the
just
I
head.
will fuck a bald-headed bitch if I can't get nobody
but
else.
there are guys who like to dye their hair pink and everything.
Okay,
and
but
then
you're
they may
talk-
be more,
But
You're-
generally
You know what I mean?
speaking,
But
I'm not
those
trying to
those
say
guys are still the
anything,
minority. Those
and they're
guys are the
kind of
minority.
feminine.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if bro, if
A
I
little.
if
there
you,
are people get
I mean,
perms. Like
Yo,
you're saying, guys
if you
that get
see a
perms
guy
are
walking
feminine?
down the street with pink hair, are you afraid of him?
No, I mean like, oh, he's a bitch. I ain't worried
Hell
about.
no.
But I'm not even seeing him
I
as a
feel like
threat.
he's automatically a fat.
He's not. He's,
That's why I said they're little, like maybe they're a little feminine when you think about it.
It is
They
what it
wanna
is,
dye
ladies.
hair
It's like a
pink.
type. They're like more wild.
Okay, ladies, she said something I want to kind of go off of. Shout out to the super chats. Maybe we appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you start the chat
Yeah,
talk
I
ones,
already
okay?
started.
Real quick. So she said that guys like girls that they can manipulate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like when women say that. It doesn't automatically mean that because we want a younger woman, a less experienced woman, that we want to manipulate her. Why do women always jump to that conclusion?
Because you want to like mold them into your perfect. You want to mold them into your perfect woman because you have power over them and you can make them think the things that you think, and it'll be easier for you to be with that woman.
And what is wrong with
Yeah, I
that?
was gonna say, what's wrong with that?
What
Is that
is
a good
wrong
or a
with
bad
that?
thing?
Why would I
Okay,
want a girl
but
that's
why-
not like me at all?
But why can't? Never mind.
Why can't
Because
she be
then
her own
everyone-
person?
Hold on.
Why can't she be
I
her
want,
own
I want,
person?
I want to mold you into talking into the mic.
Okay, sorry.
And okay, can anyone tell me what's wrong with that?
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. In the same breath, that I don't think there's anything wrong with the word manipulate.
Okay,
Okay.
can you elaborate on that?
No, that's it. I mean, you guys are expressing that manipulate. You don't like that word because I think there's like a negative connotation.
Yeah, it's
to
not
it.
negative. It's just what
Okay.
it is.
Well,
Yeah, but-
I'll piggyback off
Yeah.
that. Well, here's the thing, right? The first thing we learn to do when we're born is to manipulate. Think about that for a second. The first thing we learn as a newborn is to manipulate. We cry until we get fed. We are manipulating.
hungry.
But bro,
But how do you get them? How do you get them to feed
Okay,
you?
she
Well,
has a
okay.
No,
point,
that's
though.
not. That's besides the point.
what do you mean? Because yes,
She's
but we're
taught you
all
to cry
hungry
when
for
you're
something right
hungry.
now. You're hungry for a fucking relationship. You're 27 years old.
Oh.
You don't have it. You're probably hungry for a guy that's gonna take care of you. We're
Oh,
all
definitely
hungry for
not.
something. Even
Okay,
right now,
but-
I'm in a happy relationship, but I'm hungry for success. We're all hungry for something. Does that
You
make
were
sense?
comparing a newborn. That's all she was
Yeah,
saying.
that's
I'm
what
not
I'm
trying to
trying
What
like.
no, I was
mean,
proving
that
a
was
point.
kinda
She said
necessary.
manipulate. And so I said to piggyback off that, we all learn that, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing.
Yes, I agree.
Right? So a baby crying to get fed isn't necessarily a bad thing. But I that's why I just went off of her because I don't like the word manipulate per se, but women always rush to that because you guys want to make it seem like it's a bad thing, right? Like men are trying to manipulate women. That doesn't sound like a good thing.
I think that
Or
I think that some
control.
women also might look at manipulate as in like you have to like the things that I like. You have to. It's not really the case. It's also about learning each other. If he likes fishing and I don't like fishing, he's not going to manipulate for me to go fishing with him. We're going to find something else in common.
Yeah, but
well, I see manipulate more as kind of like teaching her what her values are and growing in a relationship. Not more so you're going to do what I do. You're going to sit when I say sit. If I say jump, you say how high. It's not really like more like that. It's like, man, I'm going off track, I think.
no, but here's the
No,
thing. If you're with the right guy, he's not gonna want you to do anything bad anyways.
Exactly.
I would
Right.
never ask her to do anything bad that I don't think benefits her. Why? I'm invested into her. Her success is my success, and vice versa. Right. So you have to find the right guy. But yes, if we want to go fishing, you don't. I'm telling you, you're going fishing.
Oh shit, man, I'm wrong then.
Yeah, what I'm saying, as a man, I care enough about her to consider it. But if I really want to go fishing, we're gonna go fishing. And if you really want to do that other thing, fine, we'll find time to do that too. Right. But overall, I still think that the man should always be in control at all times.
So,
And
so if she if she likes to go shopping and you absolutely hate shopping, would you still like just put that aside and go shopping with her?
We
Then?
do that all the time.
But even if like hypothetically, if you hate it,
I do hate it.
Okay.
I hate, bro. I hate shopping. I'm not even kidding.
Bro, I think a majority of guys hate shopping.
Listen, I hate
I'm
shopping.
quick though.
I hate shopping so much. I try to order everything online.
Swipe the
Yes,
card.
Amazon is
I
our
try
best
to
friend.
order everything online. I hate shopping. But here's the thing. Even when she goes to Publix or something, I gotta go with her because I need to protect her. I'm not manipulating her. I'm not controlling her, but I understand. Even though I don't want to go to fucking Publix, I'm gonna go with you because I want to make sure nothing happens. Bro, she'll be at Publix just having a fucking ball, right? She loves that shit. She goes through every single fucking aisle. I'm like, bro, you know where everything is.
Yeah.
Just go get that shit. But what if we need, bro? I hate that shit,
Guys, you want to
Love
see how
Publix.
ADD a woman is? Go shopping with her, y'all.
bro.
Just go
Go
shopping.
to the
Bro,
Oh
but
my God.
exactly.
She'll be
Like, you
hitting
love her.
everything.
That's your woman,
Yeah.
and you're gonna keep going down every single aisle with her. Period.
Yeah, but we're twisting it, guys. We're talking about leading and manipulation. So it doesn't mean that we don't want to do what you want to do. We're just saying But what I'm saying is that when it's time to go, let's go. Like, you're not gonna tell me we can't go.
Mhm.
Like,
Right.
all right, we've been in the store for an hour and you're fucking bouncing around different aisles. It's time to go. So I wouldn't let her be like, no, we're staying. No, we're gonna go to 8 more stores. It's like, no. So the leadership still comes in. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean we can't do what you want to do. We're just saying you got to let us lead.
Yeah.
You got to.
And let me make another point real
Yeah,
quick
no
too, right?
problem.
I went to Publix with her like 2-3 days ago, right? 2-3 days ago. And let me tell you what happens, right? I'm working while I'm at Publix, right? But I can see the difference between me being there and me not being there, right? Because even when I'm not right next to her. Like, she'll go into an aisle, I'll wait at the end of the aisle, but I'm still looking at her, right? But I see guys floating around, and I can see that they're trying to figure out if I'm with her or not,
Mhm.
right? Now, if I wasn't with her, I'm not saying anything bad would happen at Publix per se, right? But guess what? Maybe she'll get hit on. Maybe she'll get harassed. You never know. Just the fact that I'm present lets these guys know, and it's 3 of them, and they know, okay, cool, bro. Let's just. The reason why I know is because I see them do the back and forths. You forgot? You went over there twice?
Yeah.
Wait, you
ladies,
forgot something?
we can see your ass from the. You got a big booty. We'll see it on the other side of the fucking
other side, bro.
Publix, and like, damn, the girl at the fucking produce, she got a fat ass, and we'll walk by. Like, dudes will walk by you, try to get your number. So if you're with your girl and you let her just roam freely through Publix, she's gonna get hit on, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
So-
and it's gonna. That's not a good look, bro. Okay, cool.
I wanted to say something.
Yeah.
When I did have a boyfriend, my life, like out when I wanted to go out, it was easier. Like,
What?
period. Like, having somebody around, shit, that definitely helps. It definitely makes my life easier. I don't have to worry about weirdos and creeps. You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool. That was very profound. Anybody else want to pick? What's so funny?
Nothing.
Her voice is funny.
She sounds like she has like a.
That's okay. She's being honest, and I really appreciate that. By the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Are you single now? Why are you single? If your life was so much easier with this guy?
He cheated on me.
Okay, he cheated on you. God, yo, I'm sorry, but every time I talk to you,
think
I feel like she's gonna cry,
crying,
bro.
yo.
That's why
Her
the
face.
time you
Oh wait,
say
no,
that.
she's really crying. Fuck.
Oh,
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 don't
come
cry,
on.
baby.
God damn. Oh my
Yo,
God.
Basil. What the fuck, Basil?
Bro, okay, wait,
Oh.
guys.
What just
Okay.
happened?
Guys, let's be a little considerate here.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
that was so fucked up.
Wait, you good? Okay. So let me ask you a question,
Don't
right?
Okay. sorry.
We first of all, hopefully this makes you feel better. I've been cheated on before too, so you're not the only one. Okay. Anybody who here? Let's make her feel better. Who here has been cheated on? Chat. Let me know. Raise your hand, chat, if you've been cheated on.
Racist.
Okay. Now here's what I'll say. Not yet. Let me stop. All right, cool. All jokes aside, what I'm saying is, a typical relationship when a person cheats, and I tell women, if he's a really good guy, because good guys, ladies, whether you like to believe it or not, are actually kind of rare out here. Because, and I say they're rare because you guys are looking at the same guys. And so if you're all looking at the same guys, yes, you're going to find very rare, high value men that are not going to exercise their options. Okay. My thing is, if you have a good guy, I'm not condoning cheating, but I'm saying if you have a good guy, why not let him exercise that every now and then? Why not understand I have a good guy. He provides for me. He protects me. I'm not going to let him go.
Because it's not in our
No,
nature.
because
No,
he was
It's
hold
not.
on.
It's not that it's not in our nature. It's,
It is. It's because it's not in our nature. It's not in a woman's biology to like. Women never like when a guy cheats. She may tolerate it because she has to, but she never likes it. A woman's do you guys know the R species of reproduction and K species of reproduction? I'll be really quick on
No.
explaining it.
No.
Our species of reproduction are like animals like fish where they reproduce fast, there's barely any parental care and blah blah blah. K species, which women are and mammals are, they have to be highly selective in who they choose their male partner to be because they need a man with resources.
Right.
They need a man who can actually provide parental care and et cetera, et cetera. If a man is going out and is fucking multiple women, that is already outside of the window. We don't want somebody who does that because hypothetically, if a man fucks 10 girls, there is a possibility that he can get those 10 girls pregnant. We can't. We only can get pregnant once for 9 months. And if hypothetically you do get those 10 girls pregnant, you have to share those resources with her, and I barely get a cut of it. So women do not like when men cheat. We tolerate it, but we don't like it.
Okay, that is a fair
Okay,
point.
look.
That is a fair point. But here's the thing: you guys aren't in control of what we do, right? So even though everything you say, I can agree with that. bro, that's your nature.
Correct.
Mhm.
A man's nature is to do the opposite.
Of
Look,
course.
look at Mother Nature. Look at the
Mhm.
wild. You don't see lions saying, "I fucked my pride. I'm good here." They go out and they patrol, and if they see another pride that they can take over, they will have up to 3-4 prides.
Yeah.
Right? Like in the wild, they have documentaries of brothers in the wild, lions, 3-4 lions coming together, and they'll have like 4 prides. They're
Mhm.
they're never satisfied saying, "Oh, well, I already have 3 kids." No, they're the opposite. So yes, that's your nature, but
Yeah.
you also have to understand and respect our nature.
I 1000% understand, but I just feel like, and I'm gonna say feel, I really feel like we always hyper focus on male's nature and we don't focus on women's
That
nature.
is a fucking
No,
cap.
no, that's not a cap, and let me explain why. Because yes, it is so ambiguous that both of our natures are so incompatible to each other, but that's where the sense of love comes in, and that's why I said the word feel. Love is a selfless emotion. So when I am in love with a man, I am taking away my hypergamous side, which is my selfish nature, and I expect you to take away your hypersexuality, which is your selfish nature. And it's statistically proven that monogamy is the best way to raise a child.
Okay.
So I'm saying, like, in my opinion, and I think in majority of the population's opinion, to stay loyal to each other, for a woman to stay submissive and a man to stay loyal, that is the perfect statistical reason to raise a child.
Can I say something to you
Yeah.
real quick though? If you fuck another guy, that guy had to work to fuck you. If he fucks another girl, he had to put in a bunch of work to fuck her. And hold on. And if we fuck another woman, it doesn't mean that we don't love you. My main problem with women that talk like you is that you think that if we fuck another woman, we love her.
Yeah.
You can be mad. I will never tell a woman, don't be mad if your man cheats. I understand why you're mad.
Of course.
What we're saying is don't fucking leave in every, oh, he cheated on me once, I'm gonna break. You got 2 or 3 kids.
Right.
You
Nah, it
break the
was
family.
like 10 times.
Listen, and then a woman will be like,
Shit.
you broke the family. No, the one who files for divorce breaks the family.
Okay,
But
so
let
when
me-
you
but-
were, so when you were cheating and you were sleeping around with other people, you didn't think about your family and your kids?
Yes,
Right.
but
It
look,
doesn't
but-
break
hold on,
the
hold on.
family
Sorry,
though.
thank
Hold on,
you.
guys. He's right.
Oh,
Guys,
It doesn't break
let
the
me
family.
finish. Guys, he's right. He's right. And I'm going to tell you why he's right. Okay. Because in society, it's all you said that we cater to men. That's false. We cater to women. And I'm going to tell you why, right? You're hypergamous. Women are hypergamous by nature, right? You want the best mate, right?
Mhm.
You can have the best mate. Let's say you're dating Jeff Bezos. That's the best fucking mate, right? You're done. Your job is done. He can still have you and still want to do what he wants to do.
Okay.
Our nature never ends. Your nature ends when you get the best guy. Our nature never ends, right? That's our desire to just want to go out there and further our line as much as we can. That's how it's always been. It's just in today's society, men have to suppress their feelings to please women.
Can I rebut to what he said
Mhm.
quickly? I completely understand the majority of the reasons why women leave when they're cheated on is because they believe that their man doesn't love them anymore. But there is a deeper evolutionary strategy as to why women feel that way. You are risking our relationship by going out and cheat because there was a possibility you could have gotten that woman pregnant, less resources for me, and less parental care for me and our child. And listen, we're gonna be completely honest here. When men go out and cheat, there was a chance that you're not wearing a condom. There is a chance that you're not ensuring that she's like, she has no STDs and etc. You're putting more risk to the relationship for your own selfish needs,
Okay.
and that's why women feel like that's why women feel as if you do not care about her because you had to ignore all of those signs in order to go and suppress your selfish needs.
Okay, let me rebut you real quick though.
Yeah.
Every baby that's born has a price, meaning it's not an infinite amount of money. There's a certain amount of money that it costs to raise a baby. So if I can afford to cheat or have sex with another woman and me and you are already good, meaning I already got the kids college paid for, got the car, you have a good life. If I go out and cheat, you're talking about money. Because you're basically saying you're losing resources.
No,
You're not. Hold on.
Sorry.
You're not losing resources if your resources are already taken care of. You're assuming that I'm losing resources because, well, you're going out and you're giving a woman other resource. But if you're already good, then what the fuck does it matter if I went out and slept with this girl and had a baby with her? I'm not advocating
Correct.
that, but you're taken care of.
Correct.
So it doesn't matter. There's
Right.
a stopping point of how much money it takes to raise a kid, and
No.
you don't need. It's not an infinite number.
Correct.
It stops.
That's
So
1,000%.
that kills your logic.
No,
there.
it doesn't kill my logic because you're talking about resources, but you're not talking about parental care. A father figure in a household is the most important thing in a household. And if you're taking care of 10, 3, 15 kids that are with different baby mothers, that's less parental care to our child.
Okay,
but the
here's
difference between a father and a mother, the father doesn't need to be there 24/7.
100%.
Like
Yes,
the
he
mother
does for
No, he
disciplinary
doesn't.
reasons.
No,
And the
that's not
statistics
true.
prove that wrong. Yo, you look back in the old days when men were going to war over and over. The child would grow up with the stories of the father. You understand that, right?
Mhm.
So then that son would want to grow into that father
Correct.
and have the honor, the stature that the father had. If the father's always around, bro, that father's gonna start babying that child,
Mhm.
and then that child's gonna feel comfortable. That's why the children, they always they'll get disrespectful with the mother. The mother, they feel comfortable around the mother.
Yeah, and here's another thing too is that I'm not every day in my kids' lives, but when I come around, they know what it is.
Mhm.
As a father, you don't have to be there every single day, all day long. You, as a father, you are so powerful.
Mhm.
When you go into that fucking house, they know what it is, and if they don't know what it is, it's your job to teach them what it is. And I teach my kids from day one.
Yes.
You know, it's all love, but it's tough love, right? I want
So wait,
question
can I
for
just
you.
add one more thing?
What's up?
Very quick. I also agree on you that like if you have all the resources, that shouldn't even be a part of the equation. But you're talking about the mere minority of men.
Yes,
I
that's
think
true.
I think if you're an average man and you're actively cheating, you're trash.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's true.
No, that's
Here's
true.
what I'll say.
I agree with
I
that.
agree with that. But here's the thing. There's a problem why this is the reason why Nick Cannon, he's all over the fucking news.
Mhm.
He has like 20,000 kids.
Mhm.
Okay? But he can provide for them.
12
But he can
children.
he can provide for them. And you don't see the baby mother saying, "Oh, well, you spent 2 more minutes with that baby and not mine." They're good. They're taken
Yeah.
care of.
You know,
None of
he,
that
right?
he
came out.
doesn't pay
None of them.
child support. He doesn't pay child support.
He doesn't
If you
need to.
reach a certain amount of
If you reach
children,
a certain amount of children,
yeah.
you don't have to pay child
Mm-mm.
support.
And he
Yeah,
reaches
you don't have to pay
10.
anything.
If you have more than 10 or 12 kids, you don't need to pay any more.
Yeah,
child
guys. So
support.
basically, go get 10 girls pregnant,
And you don't gotta pay
and
child
you don't have to pay
support.
child support. You can just live your life.
Just
Damn.
have fun.
God damn.
Do not do that.
Hey,
So if I get one kid, I'm gonna
Listen,
just keep doing it.
Future has like I think 8. If he has 2 more, he won't
Good
pay
luck.
any
God
child
damn.
support.
Nah, bro.
Jules, what do you think about the situation?
Yeah.
Oh,
About what we're
God.
just
This is
talking
the
about?
worst topic for me to talk about. So I'm gonna keep
Okay,
my
no
mouth
problem.
shut.
Well, okay, so here's the thing, right? We've made it so easy for women to just focus on their feelings. Back in the day,
No, you guys-
hold on, let me finish. Back in the day, women, we didn't give a fuck about women's feelings, and they felt oppressed, blah blah blah, but they were happier, right? Men said, "This is the way the world is. This is the way we're gonna be." Period. Back in the day, women were getting up talking about, "I think you should do." Shut your fucking dumb ass down. Like, shut up. I deal with this. I go to war. I'm the one bringing the food home. I'm the one making sure you're good. What do you mean you're gonna? You should do this. No. Okay. Let me get to the super chats real quick, man. So we have a super chat from Maryland. She says, "Body count ? The smell. What smell do you use to cover up your regrets? Summer's Eve. What's Summer's Eve?
That's a fragrance, I think.
Fragrant.
I think.
Okay. Is it a good one?
I've never.
Okay. So she's asking, what's your body count? Is that? I'm
Is that a
assuming for
question?
you, maybe.
I think she's asking maybe for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Before we get there, is body count important to you, ladies? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it important
No.
to you? Body count?
I mean, if you're like 27, you have to have more than me. But if you're like my age,
I'm sorry, I should have rephrased that. Is body count for women important in today's society for men?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
yeah, men care about body counts.
Men care about body count. Okay, cool.
Your lipstick looks good, but yeah, keep it that way.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna let it go for like 2 more
She was
seconds.
going way too long with the.
Yeah.
That was 2 seconds.
No.
No, it wasn't 2
Oh,
seconds.
15
I'm counting.
15
I'm
minutes is
very
crazy.
meticulous. Okay, cool. What's your body count?
40.
40? Okay. What's your body count?
75.
75. That's disgusting. I'm at.
Wait, hold on. That went up.
It
like,
did. It did.
No, it didn't.
No, it did because when you went to Brazil, before you went to Brazil, it was at like.
Yours went up too. Last time you said it was 30 something.
Oh.
Wait. Why are you keeping count though?
Yeah.
Why you keeping count though?
Word.
I just remembered. I'm sorry. My bad. My
Okay.
bad.
You realize you got a
How
new
did you
girlfriend,
remember
right?
that? Why would you remember that?
Okay.
That shit-
I'm at 45, ladies. Real quick. What's your body count?
8.
Your body count is 8. What's your body count?
7.
7. What's your body count? Okay,
No, I'm not
20.
saying
So we're
that.
gonna say at least 20.
Be real.
I'm sorry. If you're not gonna tell us, I'm gonna assume it's around 20.
Oh wait, no, 9.
that's
my
what it
bad,
looks
my
like?
Bad, my bad.
Oh.
I'm sorry. What's your body count?
He don't matter.
We already talked about this.
What? Do I know the number?
Yeah.
Fuck. I you know how many girls we have here? What's your body count?
Yo, after last time, I kind of don't want to answer that question.
Do you remember what it
answer
was?
last time?
Oh,
I let you guys guess.
Oh, it was it was 16.
Oh.
Okay, no, it was six.
All
It
right,
was six.
that's
It was
fair.
six.
Then
It was
we'll say
It was
it's
6, right?
I'm just gonna say it's around 20. What's your? You said your body
Yeah,
count. What was it
7,
again?
7.
And what's your body count?
Like 500.
Like 500. Okay, cool. That's amazing right there. Women empowerment right there. Okay, real quick. If it's not important, ladies, why not just tell it?
Because that's none of your business.
It's none of my
like,
business.
what do you want to know that for?
Okay.
I think it's just a detriment to tell your body count whether it's low or high, because if you have a low body count, more men are going to want to vie for you because of your purity. But if you have a high body count, the same effect is going to happen. More men are going to vie for you because they think you're
Let
easy.
me ask you a question.
Yeah.
She just said that it's none of my business.
No,
Hold on.
it's not.
Do you agree? Yes or no?
I think if you're my boyfriend, it's your
Okay.
business. But
Yeah.
anybody
Okay, hold
else,
on.
no.
Let me ask you a question. So if it's only if we were dating, it would matter.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So it shouldn't matter to anybody else.
No, I think
Okay.
it's dangerous to actually it might be a reach, but I think it's dangerous to share your body count.
Okay, cool. I agree with that to an extent. So if we were hypothetically,
Yes,
if
if
we
we
were
were
dating,
dating, you can ask me anything you
would,
want.
You would tell me
Yep.
your body count and
Yes,
you would
I
be
would.
honest about
Yes,
it.
I would.
Okay, cool. Well, most women aren't. And most women don't. Yo, what's up?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said, geez.
Oh, yeah, listen. This is my fucking show. I can ask whatever I want.
Okay.
Okay. And this is a question I ask all the time. If you want to take it personal, then that's you.
Okay. And I will. That's an intimate question.
Okay, cool. Well, you can easily say you don't want to answer, and I'm gonna move on. I'm moving on. I'm talking
That's
to her
what I
now.
said.
You want to start here whispering underneath your fucking breath? I don't like that.
I told you what I said.
Okay, well, I'm telling you to get the fuck up
Okay.
and get out. Fuck, man. So, anyways, can you understand what I'm saying? Like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. If me and her were dating, it would matter to me, right? But why is it that most women say it doesn't matter and then don't tell the guy?
I just think they're probably ashamed of their past, or they're afraid of like judgment from their boyfriend. If it's unfortunate to say, but if a woman has a higher body count, it decreases their value within the dating market. So it's something that they just want to keep private, because one is not really provable to an extent, and two, you can fake having a low body count. So it's better to keep it in the vault. It's better to keep it in the vault than to just be upfront.
Okay, but if women are saying that it doesn't matter, why not just be honest about it?
Because most women are ashamed of it. It comes to a point where they just don't want to talk about it. They come to a body count where it's just not presentable.
Okay, so are women lying to themselves?
Women most definitely
Yeah.
are. They're
Okay.
making this illusion in their head that like their body count is not high, but in reality, they're still sleeping around mostly everybody.
Okay, so why lie to each other, ladies? Or to yourselves? I'm
Not
sorry.
even, but
It's like a pat in the back.
If
It's
you,
like if we lie, if we keep lying to ourselves, like we're just approving ourselves for the stupidity we throw ourselves in.
Yeah, but think about it like this, right? For men, when we have sex, we're not ashamed of it.
Correct.
So imagine
we earn that.
So
yeah, but
right.
y'all are men. Again, for
Yeah.
men, it's harder to get a woman. So for a man, to
That is
have
a
the-
lie. That is. Are you
How
gonna do
is
is
that a lie?
All you gonna do is throw money at a woman, and that woman will shake that ass with nothing on. It's that quick.
Steve, you got hundreds? Throw it at her.
Oh shit.
Okay.
If I pull out some money
I'm
right
saying
now,
most women. I would never degrade
Oh.
myself like that. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
Yes,
But
women like
remember,
go,
que, like a man also has to work hard to like talk to a woman and get
that's
him
fine.
encouraged.
Okay, but here's what I'm saying. If you know inherently that having sex with guys and not being in a relationship lowers you, and you guys just admitted that you lie to yourselves, why continue to do it? Right?
I'm open and honest. I would never lie.
Women only lie to men. So they don't lie to themselves. They don't lie to other women. They
No,
only
you're
lie
missing
to
the
men.
point. What I'm
Sorry.
saying is, if you do that, right?
Yeah.
And you feel guilt afterwards, you feel shame. Why would you continue then to keep doing it?
Well, what
so
if
you
they
don't
don't
feel
continue?
ashamed anymore. So you just don't feel ashamed anymore. I've seen it in most of my friends because they go through it. Like they just want to not feel regret on doing what they're doing, even in reality, just they have no value.
Okay.
In the end.
Because Eric, remember what she said previously, like you can't go back in time and change it, so you just have to move forward with your life. A lot of women feel that way because they can't go back and they can't change their purity, so they think to themselves, damn, it's already damaged, might as well just go ahead and just only get the benefits that I'm getting from having sex, which is just the sensual part of it.
Okay, let me tell you something, right? So I went to prison.
Mhm.
And once I came out, my record was fucked. Imagine if I had the same attitude and I said, well, I'm already a criminal. I'm never gonna get a government job. Might as well just keep on selling drugs and doing whatever the fuck I was doing. Does that sound smart?
It
Not
doesn't,
at
but
all.
no, but it's not. It's not.
So
an-
what's worse, continuing to be a criminal or giving your body away to just anybody?
It's just not analogous because you actually have a way out of what the situations you came from.
You
I
have
asked
an out of way out of giving your body to random guys too.
No, I asked you guys yesterday. If a woman sleeps, if a woman has a high body count, are they tarnished for life? And then you put the "she's for the streets" button on. So I didn't really
It's
get an
not
answer
that
on
it's
that.
tarnished. It's like, okay, let's say I go on a date with a guy. I'm not saying that's my body count, but my body count is 40.
Yeah.
A man's gonna look at me and think off the bat, I've slept with so many men. I probably have some random
Yeah.
STD. I am a hoe.
hmm
Obviously, there's gonna be a girl out there that is gonna lie and say, "Oh no, my body count is 5."
Right.
But in reality, her body count is that because she doesn't want to be looked at as a woman who doesn't value herself, who doesn't have any self-respect for herself.
No,
Stop
it's true.
laughing.
And women do
or
this
anything
all the
like
time.
that. And women are actually like that.
Women do this all
And
the
it's
time.
better to be honest and front because at the end of the day, what if the guy you're talking to is a guy you're gonna get in a relationship with?
Right.
Off the bat, you're starting a lie.
Correct.
Dropping gems.
Or what about this? It's better to maybe just keep your purity, so you don't have to go through those lies.
That's
Wait,
cool.
Okay,
Oh,
but
no,
let's say
that too.
but women
Hold on.
like to have the fun of it.
But
though.
let's say-
like
let's
that's
say-
what
Ladies,
they like.
but the fun is fucking you up long term.
Oh yeah,
Hold
no,
on.
most definitely.
So let's say you don't keep that purity. I'm gonna talk about my experience. I made them. That's why I was defending myself and keeping my body count. I made the mistake. I fucked around and I found out, and I realized that that wasn't what I wanted. That didn't fulfill me, and that wasn't good for me, and I didn't do it again.
Okay.
Wait,
But that's what I'm
But that's
saying.
not. We're
like-
not talking about that. We're talking about the women that continue to do it even though they know it's not good for them.
but you said you wouldn't
Listen,
go
my body
back to
count
being
is
a virgin.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, in the beginning, you said you wouldn't go back.
You did.
to
You
be
did
a
say you wouldn't go
virgin.
back.
Wait, so
You
Eric,
did. You said you got
Yeah.
experience.
I'm sorry.
you
Let me
were-
get to
you
the
would be
super chats. I
naive.
want you to hold that
No
question real
problem.
quick. Real quick. Let me get to the super chats. My man Daniel Price. Shout out to you, man. He says, "I work OT and watch too many podcasts. My second favorite podcast girl is named Karen, an Argentina that looks. I guess he meant Argentinian. That looks like a younger version of you, your girl Jules, and she's a virgin. Natural beauty, purity. Okay. Thanks. I
Jules
guess.
is naturally pretty.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Naturally
Shout out to-
beautiful.
shout out to Daniel
Gorgeous.
Price.
Brazil's better than Argentina.
Um,
Period.
That's up to for the beat, right?
Yeah, you see, there you go. Al.
Okay,
There
alright,
you
cool.
go.
He's never been.
Brazilians
He's,
are the ones that have the most
he's
natural
never been
body.
to Argentina.
I'm not
Okay,
saying
cool.
that's anyone else.
Shout out to
They're gorgeous.
all right. Shout out to Daniel Price real quick, man. He says, "Oh, that's the same one actually." Yo, Daniel, bro, listen. I don't know where you from, bro, but talking about another man's girl is
Oh, did he say
No,
something? again?
no.
no. What I'm saying is in general, like that. Like I would never go out to my bro and be like, "Yo, you know what? Your girl's kind of attractive. Like,
Yeah.
I actually find her like, bro. That's just some things that you're not supposed to do. I don't know you. We appreciate the support, but yeah, bro, I get it. My girl's very attractive. I wouldn't be with her if she wasn't. You know what I mean? And I don't know what the podcast thing was about, but shout out to you. Okay, cool. You had a question.
Yeah, so going back to my question from last night as well, if a woman has a high body count, she already fucked up, she made the mistake, she learned better, what can she do to at least get the possibility to have a decent man?
Well, you stop all the whole shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Number one. Then you become an honest person. That's number two. Because here's the thing. There's good guys out there, good men out there that you guys aren't even looking at. I'm talking about the guys that work the blue collar jobs, right? They're waking up at 4 a.m. to get to the construction field by 6 a.m. Okay. Those guys may actually take you if you're honest. The problem is most women aren't honest because I like to think that most women, when they meet a guy, like I think with a guy, right? For me personally, when you meet a woman and you know she's the one, you just know she's the one. But with a woman, when she meets the one, she's like, I'm hoping he's the one. I'm hoping this guy is the one. I'm genuinely hoping he doesn't fuck up. I'm hoping he doesn't do this, right? And it's different for us. So I think that who's breathing into the mic like that?
Yeah,
bro?
somebody-
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Someone's breathing into the mic super hard, but that
Yeah,
shit's
guys.
distracting. My train of thoughts going all over the place. So what I would say is a guy, if you're honest with him, he might take you. The what happens is, and I'm gonna tell you because this happened to me myself, right? I was with a girl 12 years. She gave me the impression that she was a certain type of way. But then 2 years into the relationship, I found out some stuff because the truth always comes out. I found out that she was lying about some things about her past with some guys. Now I'm invested. 2 years, I'm pretty fucking invested. But what happened is we continued the relationship and we try to make it work, which was what we always try to do, because contrary to popular belief, men don't like to leave relationships.
Facts.
We don't.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 years in with this girl. Why am I just gonna leave? And even though I was going against myself, because I knew that what she lied about, even though she didn't cheat on me, what she lied about went against the type of person that I am. Long term, we ended up having a really bad breakup because I understood I could never respect you the same. Only because you lied. And then you have girls that come on this podcast and they're like, but she was a good woman. Well, she had changed. I'm like, you don't understand. The foundation is the foundation, right? If this table falls, all these mics fall. If this table falls, everything, all your phones, everything falls. The foundation was a lie. And I had to break that off. So I would say, stop hoeing around. Be honest. Stop hoeing around.
Got some bad news for you. You're fucking done, son. It's over.
That's what the chat's saying. They're like, it ain't no coming back. You're done.
Well, okay, and that's the chat. Listen, the chat is gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's why I love the chat. Sometimes I'll be watching the videos. The chat is fucking brutal.
But that's just bad.
If you think I mean, the chat is fucking.
No, they
I have been in the chat.
They're
I've
ruthless.
been in that chat.
They're
It
ruthless.
It is
oh
a
my
menace of society.
Wait,
that chat.
the chat once told me that I would
mean-
end world hunger if I stopped eating.
Oh,
Like, yeah. like
Shout out to the chat.
I remember this was
Oh, Steve,
hilarious.
that's bugs.
I was there for that.
all jokes aside, I think that's really
Yo, the chat's ruthless, bro. Like,
Damn, yo,
No,
fuck.
they don't
listen.
care.
Listen, but I just think that's really bad advice to give women, though, because that's just going to invoke them to continue doing what they're doing. I think if you give the advice that you gave, then women can actually just reflect on themselves and be like, damn, there is that tiny bit of hope that I can have like some sort of revelation.
Yeah.
But if you give the advice that, oh, there's no coming back, women are just going to continue hoeing around.
Yeah,
So
but
I
I see what you're saying.
Mhm.
It's like it's like reverse psychology, right?
Mhm.
But the thing is that there are guys out there, because they're so desperate, they will take that woman with the high body count, right? But here's the thing: if you're a broke guy and you're broke for your entire life, the chances that a woman will come over here and take you as you are slim to none. Slim to none.
Mhm.
And even if she does take him, that's probably not a relationship he wants to be in. So what I'm saying is, there's still hope for women, but for men, it's almost, you're always fucked. You're always, if you're a broke guy, you're almost, which is why literally we kill ourselves every day to be successful and make money. I'm on 2 fucking hours of sleep every fucking day, right? When we don't film on Monday and Tuesday, I'm still working, and I'm like, fuck, now I can at least get 5-6 hours of sleep, right? So while you guys are sleeping at home 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours, I'm fucking up all night long. It's fucking crazy, man. But it's because I understand I want to provide something for myself and for my family. It comes down to my fucking status and my finances. You guys don't have to do shit. You just wake up, do your hair, do your makeup, and you look pretty.
You could legit go to a bar and sit down there, and best believe you're gonna have a man come up to you and be like,
100%, man. All right. Any questions? Anybody else have any questions? Do you have a question?
No, I'm yeah.
Okay. Yo, I appreciate your question. She actually has some very
She
dark.
does.
Do you like go home and think about these, or you think about them on the spot?
Fix
Because
your
you
mic,
have
bro.
because you have some good questions when you come on here.
Sometimes I think about them on the spot. Sometimes I watch the podcast and I'm like, I disagree. When I come back, I'm going to debate it.
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
she
makes
sits
sense.
at home and she's like, I'm a fight.
Has
them on
like
this
a
one."
notes tab in her phone. Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to you. Any other questions, ladies? No questions?
What's that game?
This game right here, you want to play it? We play it real quick. So
Nice.
it's called Tonight's Conversation.
Mhm.
We'll play it real quick. Actually, I'll read the first one, ladies. You find out your significant other has been paying for nude webcam chats with random people on the internet. Do you consider this cheating? Explain.
Most definitely. Why are you wasting money on other bitches to watch them naked?
That's
Yeah.
nasty.
Okay, so ladies, is it cheating? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
no.
High value men don't purchase those things.
Exactly.
Period.
Mhm.
Okay, anybody else?
I said no.
No, why not? You gotta
Put
be
on
able
the
to. You gotta be able to.
spot.
Yeah, you gotta back it up.
You gotta be able to back
I'm
it
just
up.
saying no because in the end of the day, I'm the one he's coming home to. I'm the one I'm in bed with. If he wants to see better, that's fine. Go right for it.
I'll just be disgusted because he looks
Yeah,
desperate.
same thing.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be
I
disgusted
would never
by
see
it.
my
I'm
man
like,
like that.
I won't
No.
see nothing to
I
it.
can't look at him like he's a high value man if he's that desperate to pay for.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
There's
Okay.
a lot of high value guys that pay for prostitutes.
pay
That's
for
very true.
prostitutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's because they have value and money.
But that doesn't make sense. If they're high value, why do they have to pay for prostitutes when they can just easily get a girl because of their status?
Okay, I have something to say. Yes, I do consider it cheating, but also, what could I possibly be doing wrong for him to be doing that?
Oh my god, accountability.
I like that.
Wow. We waited 2.5 hours for that shit.
Oh god.
Wow. No, seriously, accountability looks good on women. What could you be doing? What why is it always a guy's fault? What if maybe, just maybe, you suck lately in bed? Right? What if you, because here's the thing too, another thing, and this is actually a good topic. Women think that because they have the kitty cat, that they can just hold it.
Correct.
Oh well, it's my kitty. I know you want it, but I don't want to give it to you this week.
But there's so many kitties.
Well, then
That's
yeah.
why they go find another one.
So don't get mad when your man gets another kitty when you're not giving him the kitty.
But Eric, there's so
I
many.
never said I wasn't.
There's so many steps to take before you go and purchase.
Okay,
like-
give me the steps.
Okay, communication. You're gaining weight. I'm not attracted to you anymore. Hey, you're getting a little bit boring in bed. Let's spice it
change
up.
the
Let's
camera.
probably add another girl. Let's try a new position. Like, there's so many things that you can
I'll
do.
switch the camera, brother. Go ahead.
There's so many things that you can do rather than just paying for another person's nudes. You know what I mean? If it's an issue with image or if it's an issue with like something in bed, you can communicate with that and try and find a way to improve it together rather than going behind her back and then just using the money that you're supposed to be spending on me on another woman.
Communication.
Yeah.
But how do you think most women would react to being told that? Like,
Well-
oh, you suck
well,
in bed, you have to get better.
yeah,
Like,
no,
what-
that's true. Like, women are emotional and they would take that like wrong. But I'm gonna be so honest. I would rather feel that way and improve myself than feel like shit because my man is paying to watch another girl naked. That's just
Yo,
me.
that sounds
Sometimes it's
good.
motivation.
But
too.
That
generally-
sounds good,
But
but that's not true. That is not true. Because when you tell women the truth, they hate that shit. They hate it. You would feel so shitty that your man, your husband, is telling you you're fat and you're bad in bed.
Mhm.
I'm dead serious. You would feel like shit. As a matter of fact, you'd probably start looking to break up right away because
Facts.
you'd be in your feelings. So maybe this guy just wants to say, you know what, I'm gonna get my rocks off somewhere else rather than break the relationship. Listen, ladies, guys don't want to leave.
Mhm.
I hate when women sit here, guys wanted to leave. Bro, men don't want to leave.
it's usually women.
But it's what it's like earlier, he said something that was very important. When men cheat, they're not looking to replace you. We aren't looking to replace you. We don't go out there and say, I'm gonna have this girl have sex with me, and then she's gonna take over. It's no, we've already moved you into our house. You know, everything's put together. We painted the room the way you wanted it. I don't want to do that shit all over again. We understand that all women are the same. You guys all want the same shit. I don't want to do that shit all over again. It's cheaper to keep her.
Backs.
It's cheaper to keep her. Straight up. Okay, cool. I want to get to the chat talk real quick. Do we have the chat talk ready or no? Okay, cool. Let me get to the chat talk. Shout out to the chat, man. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys so much. Real quick.
Question.
Hold on real quick. So we have one from Trey. Question: why aren't women required to be competent? Oh, I love this one.
What does that mean?
Why the see, there you go. There you fucking go, Trey. Shout out to you. Why does society reward incompetence?
There's previous podcasts where you guys say that you guys like girls who are bimbos because you want a woman to switch their brains off when they're with you. You want to take full control.
There's a
and lead.
difference between being absolutely stupid and having a little bit of common sense.
Okay, that's true. That's true. I'll give that to you.
Okay. Do you want to? Anybody else want to take that one? Does anyone want the definition?
Go for it. No, I'm just kidding. No, I know what it means.
Okay. Do you want to answer? Why?
No.
Okay,
Why don't you
so
wanna
because in
answer?
today's society, right? Like women don't have to know shit in today's society. And listen, to an extent, that's okay.
Mhm.
But god damn it, bro, there's some things you just gotta know. Like you can't sit here and date a guy and then be super friendly with like everyone.
Being intelligent and common sense, like he's saying, is totally different.
Yeah.
You don't gotta have intelligence, just a little common sense, because it's like, how you not gonna know the basic knowledge of something and then
Well, you would be fucking surprised. You would be really, really surprised. Here's another one too from my man Kevin. He says, "How important is a person's financial situation when considering them as a potential partner?" Ladies, which one of you guys want to take this one?
I think it's very important.
Very important. Okay.
I would consider it, yes, because like it's like, what if I want to involve myself with this man down the line, but again, I make more money than him.
Okay, ladies.
I don't want to go through that again.
Okay, again, she said again, keyword again. Okay, here's what I would say, ladies. If you're dating a guy, that's the first thing I would look for if I were you.
Mhm.
That would be the first thing. If I there's no way I'm even going to entertain. If I was a woman, I'm even going to entertain a guy that's broke. He could be the most attractive guy. I don't care, bro. As a woman, it is my job to make sure I secure a good guy. Now you sit here and you fuck the broke guys.
Sadly, as it is.
And then you sit here and you're like, oh, well, you know, I don't have any valuable guys. You choose the guys you have sex with. That is your power, women. That is your power. Shout out to my man, Kevin, man. Trey's another one. Shout out to Trey. He says, question, ladies. If you had to provide your dream man with references of your last 3 relationships, would your dream man marry you based on what those men would say about you as a girlfriend? And Trey is a fucking G. Okay, let me tell you why. I always say this, right? I've said this to her too, that I think that if you went back and you spoke to your girlfriend or your boyfriend's exes, bro, a lot of relationships would not exist.
I'm screwed right off the bat.
A lot of relationships.
I'm not getting anything.
Okay, so answer this question. What would your last 3 ex-boyfriends say about you?
Honestly, that I'm toxic. I
La
got
tóxica.
some. Yeah, I have a bit anger in me, but all in all, I have a heart. Yeah, those
Okay,
3.
so all of them
I don't
would
think they would say the last part. You're just trying to put that shit in there so people don't
She's
think
trying
you're
to throw that in
crazy.
so all of them would say you have anger issues.
Anger issues. I'm toxic. I'm a very jealous person.
Let me ask you a question and be honest with me, okay?
Yeah, of course.
I have no judgment here. Have you ever hit any of your exes?
My baby daddy, of course.
Okay.
But it was I know we can't talk about that topic.
Yeah.
But it's.
Yeah. Okay, I
it was
see
a
what you're
terrible
saying.
situation, you know
Okay.
what I mean? I had to defend myself.
Okay,
Somehow,
I see what you're saying. No, because when I think of anger, I'm thinking, well, when a woman gets angry, what does she do? She lashes out, right? So that's what I'm thinking about that. What about you? What would your last 3 ex-boyfriends say about you?
I'm not gonna talk about
Into the mic, please.
I'm not gonna talk about the last one because
No, just in
legally,
general, your last
I
3. What would they
shouldn't,
say?
But I'm definitely a little bit strong, but I do think that they would say good things about me.
Well, you're not telling me what they would say, though. I'm not gonna guess, right? So you got to tell me what they would say.
I think I love really hard. Like
That's what they will say.
What would your last 3 exes say about you?
That I'm strict, I'm jealous, but you know I'm amazing. I'm loyal. Period.
Yeah.
Why do they always pick the last one to be like the good?
Right.
Yeah.
They're trying to save it.
They
Yeah,
can't know that
You
secret
can say
thing,
100
bro.
negative shit. If the last one is good, then
Right.
right.
They can't know
Like,
the
I
last
slashed
part.
his tire,
I stabbed him.
stabbed
I mean,
him,
I told you guys,
but I
told
cooked him
you
some
the
good
truth.
food.
Yeah.
I cooked him some good
They
food.
gotta get some like a positive thing in there, you know. They can't just assume like
Yeah, I can't
all
all be
negative.
bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to
I'm not
keep
that bad.
them.
What would your last
Toxica.
3 ex-boyfriends say about you, man?
Is my mic working?
It's on.
Go ahead.
Okay. Toxic, crazy. That's for sure. That's a fact.
Latinas.
And I guess controlling.
Okay. Let me tell you something real quick. Fix
Let's
that
say
mic and
more
face
than
it
that.
towards her mouth, bro. Just point it down, bro. Holy shit. Common sense. What I'm saying is, you're not the prize.
No, most
And when
definitely.
you realize you're not the prize, I think your life will get so much better.
No, that's I already realized that. I'm very humble. I don't say, you know, like I said, I'm changing with my last relationship. I'm definitely like I've changed from where I was at to where I am right now.
Okay. What would your last 3 ex-boyfriends say about you?
Let me preface by saying I was younger at that time, less
Okay.
less mature, but I was extremely immature, extremely insecure. I would bring up the past a lot, even though the past was in the past,
Mhm.
and I was extremely petty. I would
Okay.
like to, you know, I'm just petty.
Okay. Well, I love accountability real quick.
What
man.
would y'all's 3 exes say about your
You know what?
exes?
Let's do
Yeah.
that. Let's do that one real quick. Let's
I'm
do
very
that one.
curious.
let's
What
do
would they
that.
say about
let's
y'all?
do that one real quick. You want to start? Go ahead.
Go.
Yeah. She would probably say that I was controlling. She would probably say that I was strong-minded, and she would probably say I was. She would probably say that I was very. She'd probably say I was toxic.
Okay.
Toxico.
What about you?
Focus driven, asshole. What the fuck?
Yeah, why y'all laughing at our
Why
shit?
y'all laughing at me?
I'm being
You guys
honest.
saying good stuff, bro.
Mine wasn't good.
I just said asshole.
Okay,
asshole.
name 3 bad things. Go ahead.
Bad things. Okay, asshole, toxic, controlling.
Okay. My last 3 X's. God damn, that's crazy. Stubborn, controlling, and emotional unavailable.
Emotionally unavailable.
Wait,
Emotionally unavailable.
Can
I
we
hear
get
Oh, that's a
Jules?
good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ex was saying too.
Can we get
you know what?
Jules?
What about you? Your last 3 X's. What would they say?
Probably that I'm crazy. That I care too much about like my career, which is funny because I don't really do that much stuff anymore. But back then, yeah. And that my family's crazy.
Oh shit, that's a big one. That's a really big one. Okay, what about you? 3. Go ahead.
Insecure, which falls into jealousy.
Okay.
I don't think I ever cared for a relationship that much, so maybe just like not really pouring my full self into it.
Okay.
What else? I was never really crazy, so my family maybe.
Okay, your family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will agree to that. Okay.
Yeah, we all ran around the table.
Okay,
with that
cool.
one.
Real quick, man.
Yeah.
So we have another one right here from shout out to Trey too, man. We have one from Jerome. He says, "Ladies, do you think the modern feminism is good for the U.S.?
No.
And
No.
do you think that chivalry is dead?"
Chivalry is that.
Yes, it is.
Who said chivalry is dead?
Me.
You did? Why?
Well, I didn't say it, but I agreed to it. I think chivalry is dead is because women are becoming more independent, so there's no like chances for men to actually be chivalrous. And in terms of like feminism, I think if we're speaking about feminism in terms of like essay, like that's there's like first wave feminism, second wave, and third wave, and we're currently in the third wave. I think it's beneficial when we're speaking about like what we experience as women in terms of like what I'm talking about.
Correct. Yeah.
But in everything else about like, oh, we don't need a man, fuck men should be dead. No, I don't agree with that. That's not really good in society.
Okay. Anybody else?
I think it is dead.
Okay. Well, here's the
But
thing,
would
ladies.
you be chivalrous to the women of today's society?
No.
Most
Not
definitely
really.
Exactly.
Listen,
Not.
first of
So-
all, I think it's not dead. To be fair, maybe it's dead with the guys you're talking to,
Mhm.
but it's not dead. And if it was dead, women killed it. Okay, women killed it. Let me get to the last one real quick. Shout out to my man Jose. He says, "Ask the girl with the pink hair if she can buy me the Legos to step on."
Yes.
I told you they were gonna be in your DMs after this. What did I tell you?
Yeah, I'll buy all the Legos, I'll buy a whole bucket of them. I love to watch men suffer.
Oh,
Whoa.
We have a sadist in here.
Okay.
Well, he is a
Toxic,
he's a professional
toxic.
MMA fighter. So
What do you mean by that?
Oh my
that you like to
God.
watch men suffer?
Like, bro,
Emotional.
everything that I say makes me want to step on a Lego. I'm glad. Like,
Yeah.
I'm glad. My
You
words
hate
move
men?
you so much. Do I hate men?
Yeah.
Hate's a strong word. I
Just
feel like
thinking about it.
dislike.
Guys, that's a what was that word that I used earlier? Up there when we were sitting over there. It's like, what is that word?
What was it? What's your?
That's a hot topic right
Yeah.
there. That's a hot topic. You hate men?
Hard.
Your
or
hot
hot?
take. Your hot take.
Hot.
Listen,
hot
listen,
take.
That's a
ladies,
hot take.
ladies. Why, yo? This panel it's like you guys to formulate an idea in a sentence. It's so hard for you guys. It's so weird. Okay, this is so fucking weird. We're asking you a simple question: do you hate men? Yes or no?
Yes or no?
yes or no?
I might
You might. Okay.
All right.
sometimes.
I think that may come from trauma. You got to work on that. Okay.
Can we play another card?
Yeah, you got to
Yeah, I
work
wanna
on
play the
that. We'll
game.
play another one real quick. Okay, cool. So the next one says your significant other says they no longer love you romantically, but still care for you as a friend. You're otherwise happy with the relationship. Would you continue it? Yes or no?
No.
As friends.
Why not?
When a man loves a woman, they're going to provide and protect. If you just see me as a friend, you're not going to give me all those benefits. And also, I don't think men and women can be friends again because if I'm still in your circle, you think that I'm still sexually available to you. I'm cutting that shit off real quick and I'm going to go find myself another man who will value me for as I am.
Wow.
Thank you.
Period.
Thank
Very
you very
That was
much.
really beautifully said. Okay, I agree with that. We,
Can
you know.
I ask you for advice? I'm gonna be DMing you later on. No, I'm
Go
just kidding. I'm just
ahead.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Go ahead.
You
Well, she's a
should.
little bit delusional. I will say that. Okay.
Don't listen to him.
Okay.
Slight delusion.
We're gonna do another one real quick. Okay, so your boo has been active on social media all day, but has yet to respond to any of your texts. Is this an issue? And this is a really good one right here. Anybody want to take this one?
Yes, that's rude.
I think yes, that's me.
Oh, I
I'd
actually
be-
have a
I'd
point
be
on
on
this
there.
though, because like Basil, for example, he's always working. Like you're always working too. I know he's posting on the Unfiltered podcast, and
But
doing
that's
all
his
these
job.
things.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if he's doing his job and doing his thing, if I see it's posted on social media, I don't know who it is. Like, do his job. He'll get to me when he can get to me. I know he will when he wants to talk to me. So it's like I'm secure in our relationship that he'll talk to me when he needs to. He's working.
But I feel
Social
like
media
for
is his
most,
job.
yeah, but I feel like for most men, their job is not to constantly post on social media. And
Okay.
if they're not responding to you, but they have the time to post on social media and answer other people, why aren't they prioritizing answering you?
Never,
that's a
never let someone become a priority in your life if you're not a priority in their life.
1000%. It's just
Period.
rude because like if you do it like in person, if I'm trying to talk to you in person and you're ignoring me, but you're doing something else, that's rude. So why isn't it not the same in the internet market?
Okay, but here's the thing. To what she said, I agree to an extent, right? Like, here's the thing, ladies. You can't sit here and say something like that. I get what she's trying to say. What I'm saying is, as a man, you have to prioritize work. You have to. How the fuck am I going to take you to the dinners and the movies and the dates and the trips and get everything done if I'm not working?
Yeah, but
The problem is women want to sit here and say, I'm equal to work. Well, yes, I get that you are, but I need to work in order to be able to provide for us, right? So that's what I'm gonna say about that. What about you?
the question wasn't about work. The question was about social media.
But that is social
I
media in
understand,
this
but
context.
she's saying that
Oh,
if a guy isn't prioritizing you over social media, what I'm saying is if that's his job, right? You have to understand as a woman, listen, this is how my man makes his money.
Mhm.
And
okay, yeah, but
There's a
work-
difference
work is
between like
different, yeah.
posting like a
That's you
gym
guys
pic
sitting
every
at the
single
table.
day. No, there's a difference between like a guy like posting a gym pic or like, you know, selfies of him like all
Correct.
day, not replying to you like for days. Like that's very different than someone who like, even if they're in the influencer industry, like if he wasn't like necessarily doing the podcast, but like if he just, I think you kind of do that stuff. But anyways, regardless of that, like if he's still posting to promote his own stuff for himself and that's his job and his means of income, like how am I supposed to no, like it's just not
not
the same level.
competition.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
definitely not
It's his
competition.
career and his job. It has nothing to do with my value in his life.
But
Okay.
I wouldn't argue with that. And honestly, I don't bother my man when he's at work. Why am I going to expect him
Ye-
to be on his phone constantly keeping me updated when
Exactly.
he's
Yeah.
working?
Exactly.
Damn,
You
I
know?
like that. Okay, shout out to you, ladies. Okay, here's another one. Your significant other doesn't want more kids, and you do. Is this something you would end an otherwise healthy relationship over?
Most definitely not.
No, because you could communicate that. You could communicate that later on the line and come with a compromise or something.
Okay.
When you think about it,
No.
because
Uh,
if you don't
most-
communicate, with
If
it,
you if he
Wait,
has
wait,
his-
wait, hold on. Would anyone leave your man because of that? Yes or no?
no.
No.
I would.
You would?
You would?
Okay, cool. So right now, if you wanted 2 more kids, right? Well, you said you put yourself out there, right? Well, don't sit here and
No,
say I would, but then
I know that's fine. That's
okay.
fine.
So if you wanted 2 more kids and I was like, yo, I'm done, would you break
I-
this relationship over that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Because for me it's important to have a family and to build a family and to that's for me my number one priority in life. Like I want to be able to whoever I end up with and marry and have a family with, I want to be able to have my kids with them and
Okay.
and have a
So-
so-called legacy with them. So
I
for
know
me,
that me
that's
and you
major
are on the same
important
page
thing.
about kids, but hypothetically speaking, let's say, you know, I didn't want any more kids. You would end the relationship over that?
it's important to me. Yes.
That's so interesting. It's so interesting to see the differences between men and women because you're looking at it from a nurturing point of view, which is like, you know, like accommodating. So like women, but I can see from a men's point of view why he wouldn't, because that is his resources, that is his finances, and he probably doesn't want that financial burden.
Let
on
me
him.
ask a better
So there-
question.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
What if he found out he couldn't have kids anymore? Like there was some sort of medical condition
Then I can't fight with that.
that would you still leave?
No, because that's not his choice, but he has a choice to make.
I don't
which is to
believe
have- which is to have kids or
I
not.
don't believe that.
Yeah.
Because if she would be willing to leave me right now that I am able to have kids, right?
Yeah.
Logically, then if I
Yeah, because
was
you're making a choice, though. You're making a choice.
Yeah,
to not
but
have kids,
I
even though
I
you're
think you're
able
I,
to
I
have
think
kids.
you're
There's
just
people that suffer every day because they can't have kids.
Take yourself
And
out of
you
the
have-
situation.
yeah. I think logically most women would say, listen,
Yeah.
even though I care for you, because you said it's something that is very important to you, right?
Yeah.
So if
But that's a medical issue, and if you have a medical issue, there's not a choice for you to have it or not.
I thought
and you
women
just
were
can't.
No,
more emotional.
what do you mean more emotional?
Exactly, like you can't control it. So they feel bad for you. Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, you can't.
Nah,
I can't do
that's-
anything about that. Like, I
that's
love
not
you. I'll
gonna
stay
happen.
with you.
What's gonna happen is arguments. She's gonna
for
feel.
sure,
She's
yeah.
gonna think of the guy less than.
100%, yeah. And
Mhm.
She's
she's
gonna
al-
lose respect
and
for
she's
that guy.
and she's gonna know there's billions of guys out there that could give her kids.
Yeah.
Right. So I think she would, and this is very interesting to find out. Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have a
This is
question.
why you don't jump out there, right? Yeah, this is shit I would like to talk about in the house. You know what I mean? God damn, you gonna leave me because I don't want any kids?
There might be an argument after
God
this, guys.
damn, hell yeah.
Okay,
Wait,
I have
wait.
a question for the
I'm gonna be
guys.
driving
Yeah,
home like,
we're on
nah,
the same page.
I'm gonna be driving home like, yo, so what's
So
up?
what'd you say? Yeah.
What's up? So you leaving? Nah. So we're on the same page. Obviously, we want more kids, but yeah, no, I will say that there are some women out there that, yes, man, it's nature, bro.
Yeah, and it's you guys always love to talk about having a family and having your kids. That's your legacy as a woman.
Mhm.
So why would I not want to prioritize having my legacy in my life? That's my family and the kids that the kids that I grow and nurture and take care for. Those are gonna be what I'm gonna leave to the world. I want to make sure I have that. I want to make sure I leave that here.
Yeah. Shout out to the chat, man. We appreciate you guys so much, man, tuning in. Make sure you guys like the video, guys. Like the video, help us out with the algorithm. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, man. We appreciate the comments as well. We love you guys so much, man. Real quick, let's do another one. What are thoughts on casual sex?
Hide the chat.
What are your thoughts on casual sex?
hide the chat, yeah.
Sex when not in an official relationship. This is a good one right here. If you're not in an official relationship, right? Let's say you're just getting to know someone. What are your thoughts on just having sex with them? Casual sex. What are your thoughts on that?
Just having casual sex with them while not being in a relationship with them. From a woman's perspective, I wouldn't, because it's not guaranteed that we're going to be together and we're going to have a future. I don't want to like decrease my value in hopes that there is going to be a relationship.
Now, what would you say to the women that say otherwise?
Well, obviously that we have two completely like different experiences, and she has a very, oh fuck it, I can't change my past, so let's just move on with life. And I'm more like, damn, I'm in my 20s, I'm already infertile, and I'm already decreased in like the dating market. I don't want to decrease my value even more.
Wow.
So yeah,
That's called logic. And I'm
Mhm.
glad that you have that, because you have women that come on here and they don't care. They just think they're the best thing walking on earth. Ladies, you're not. You're not the best thing. As a matter of fact, you're actually, well, next to kids, I guess, you guys are like right above. Damn, I'm gonna get in trouble for this one.
It's
unfiltered.
It's unfiltered.
You guys are right above animals, like you know what I mean? Because it's always
What the
it's bro. Listen,
And then men
bro,
are on pedestals.
there's nothing in the world besides giving birth that men can't do. You're not the shit, ladies. You're
So you're
not.
saying you could live in a world without women?
Well,
without
I
women?
just said besides giving procreating, we don't need you guys for shit.
Would you enjoy it?
Jules, remember
I
you sending us
disagree.
to an island?
Okay,
I don't-
explain
I don't
how.
think
we
they
make
would.
you guys feel whole. Like we were made because you guys were lonely. If there's and men talk about this all the time when they speak about their mental health. They always feel lonely when they're not with a woman.
Yeah.
If there is a land with only men, that's going to be the loneliest man in the world. That's not going to be the same impact when it comes to women.
Okay, and I agree with that. What I'm saying is, if we had to, we could do it.
Mm.
Of course, I said earlier on the show that what a man wants the most is to feel needed, not needed by another man, needed by a woman, needed by children, right? But I'm saying you're not the shit because we don't really need you besides that. Okay. Now, obviously, when you're in a relationship, in a loving relationship, you need that. But typically, men, bro, right now, if you're single, we right before the show, we were like, oh, Steve needs to get a girl because he's the only single guy, right? He's like, yo, I'm good. Because I don't have to cook. I got Uber Eats. I can even pay someone to come cook for me. I can pay for a massage. I can pay for everything.
You got a maid, don't you?
Yeah, I hire a maid from time to time.
I can pay for everything. The one thing he can't do is obviously, he needs a girl to have sex with. And if he really wanted to have kids, he would need a woman for that as well. But other than that, bro, he doesn't need you for shit. He doesn't need, he wants you.
Can you give those? Can you flip that and say the same
Okay.
thing for women too? Because if I were to say I don't need a man to protect me, I live in the
But
United
that's
States.
wrong.
I have the Second Amendment. I can defend myself. I can get like 7 dogs, a Rottweiler, a pit bull, and if somebody tries to break in, You know, they'll
Okay.
attack him. I can have security systems. I can have pepper spray. I can have a taser. Like, there's multiple ways for women to defend themselves. But, and with finance purposes, like, a woman can work now. Like, we were
Okay.
given the opportunity to work. So we can easily say, fuck a man. We don't need them for protection. Fuck a man. We don't need them for finance.
But we
That's the same. That's,
do.
Okay,
that's
wait,
the
hold on.
problem.
Let me
Yeah,
finish.
women do.
Let me
That's
finish.
the
Let me
problem with today's society. Men can sit here and say, "Oh, we don't need a woman," and women can sit there and say, "Oh, we don't need a man." That's the problem
Yeah.
with the way today's
Wait,
society
but
is
no,
going.
that's
each
not the
other.
problem.
Instead of-
The problem is that it's false. When women sit here and say we don't need a man, it's not true. You do need a man. You need a man for everything. Every single thing you use is created by men. Everything, bro. Everything. Well, with the exception of Wi-Fi.
No, no,
right?
no, no, no. The
What-
reason
what
why.
What I'm
Sorry,
saying
yeah.
is, you need men.
Mhm.
You need men. You do.
The reason
If
you
men
need
Yeah, hold
men-
on.
No.
She said I can protect myself. I can do this. I can, but you
I
don't
know,
want to do it.
yeah,
You
I
don't
don't-
want
yeah.
to do it. There's a difference, right? As a man, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I do it already.
La-
You don't want.
ladies,
You don't want to. You don't want to have to go to work and provide for
Yeah.
yourself. You don't want to have to defend yourself if a guy breaks into your house.
Mhm.
You don't want to do it.
Ladies, if every man disappeared, the infrastructure would crumble.
Absolutely.
Everything would stop working. By the time you ladies figured out how to
Right.
fix it, you'd all be dead.
The
So
reason-
it doesn't. You need men, because if we're not around,
the economy
water,
fails.
you're gonna be drinking like contaminated, like you're literally going to die.
The reason why I did this is because when you gave the examples that men actually created the world, like that's absolute facts. But we also have to like acknowledge that women weren't given the opportunity for education, so we weren't given the opportunity to work or like given the opportunity to invent things because of the lack of education. We could have easily. I believe that women have the same capacity of building the blueprint, but we just don't have the capacity to build.
Okay,
And that-
hold on. Here's what destroys your whole argument.
Mhm.
You have all that shit you just named, education, school, everything, and you're still not fucking doing it.
Because we're slowly growing.
No. It's not because you're slowly growing. It's because women don't want to do the construction jobs. You don't want to build the buildings. You don't want to go build the railroads, the tracks, right? You don't want to do that. You still don't want to do that. Yes, you can go to school and learn how to do it. But guess what? Women are going into fields where they're needed, like teachers, nurses, right? Daycares.
Those are all nurturing roles because we are made
Yeah.
to nurture.
For-
That's why.
So here's the
Again-
point.
oh, okay.
The point is, you have the education now, you have the schools, you have the freedom, you have the time, you have the ability, and yet you still choose not to do it.
We don't choose to build it, but there are women that are creating blueprints behind like the new inventions that's
okay,
happening now.
Okay, but naturally, women don't have. We think different than you guys do naturally. If there's the pyramids, right? How do we get this fucking shit on the top of this pyramid to finish it off? Guys had to sit there and figure it out and think. We like to figure shit out. That's what we do. So what we're saying is, y'all aren't gonna do it the way we do
No.
it. The society would fail. If there were a pandemic or something else that would happen, it would be better to have men in place. So yeah, maybe you'd be able to do it, but men do it, and we're thinking of every possible outcome. This could happen, that could happen, to make sure that it doesn't fail.
Mhm.
That's what we're trying to get you to understand. We're wired differently than
Yeah.
you guys are. Like, we're going to figure out how to make it work, and we're gonna be able to. We can see the future, and there's just something that women cannot do. You guys cannot do it, and that's not to say you're dumb. It's just saying we know how to build, we know how to strategize. That's just what we do.
Yeah. Ladies, listen, again, it's also that you just don't want to do it, and that's okay.
Mhm.
That's okay, ladies. It's okay that you don't want to wake up in the morning and slave all day. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Just like there's nothing wrong with you not wanting to wake up every morning and go work at a daycare because you don't want to deal with kids or be a nurse, right? It's okay. It's okay that you don't want to be a teacher. It's okay. Like, imagine if all guys were like, we could be nurses too. We could do everything you can do. Why? We don't want to do that shit. Why are we going to argue for things that we don't want to do?
It's just in our nature. Like, little girls play with baby dolls and little boys play with cars or construction tools or survival games. But what do girls do? They play with other things. Like, do you guys remember the games on the phone where you would like do the nails or like do the hair and whatever?
Yeah.
Guys don't have those games, nor are they interested in those games. Just like most girls, and I'm not saying all of them, most of them are not interested in like playing a sniper game or a Call of Duty.
Right. And the main point of that is no one taught that little kid what to play.
Right.
He
He just
went for it,
knows
yeah.
Right.
to be a man, or to be a little boy, to grow into a grown man.
Right. Yeah. Listen, ladies, it's just the way we are.
Mhm.
And don't try to sit here and break your heads over it. It's just the way we are. We are different, but you guys are also special in your own way. It's like I said earlier, right? Women look at the word serve as a bad thing. Bro, it's actually like a pretty good thing to serve, right? If serving is beneath you, then leading is beyond you. And I've always said that before we started this podcast, I was working with someone else. Like I learned and I studied and I paid attention, and I wasn't like, I'm not beneath you. Like I didn't think about it like that. I didn't even care. Like it was never stated. I just knew I was learning. You're in a position of learning. And for women, you're in a position of servitude, right? Like you should serve your man. Why wouldn't you want to serve your man when he's going out there into the fucking wild every day to bring back food? Why sit here and be like, I could do what you do? It's funny because women only say that today. Back in the day when we were fighting saber-tooth tigers, they didn't say that shit.
But
you know what I mean?
we're not in primal times anymore.
do.
But no,
that's
you're
seem
missing
like
the point. The
They
point
didn't
is
live at the same time as men.
the point is back in the day when we were hunting for food, women weren't like, let me go kill that fucking lion.
Let something happen, bro. Let something happen that the world may
Apocalypse.
Yeah,
right?
something happen. Yo, so many women are gonna be like, no, I don't want to be this
Oh,
anymore.
hold on.
Again,
But
but
that
you
shit did
also
happen.
have
Yo.
to remember that all of that's also based on what we see in society and social media today, and also how women are raised. Like, and I was raised in a Hispanic household. Best believe if I didn't serve my man food, I'm getting judged by my whole entire family.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
Right,
definitely true.
but it shows
And-
how gullible a lot of women are. I don't know how a woman that's the thing. You
And it's
guys
also
aren't thinking about the
influenced by
future.
women.
Yes, but yeah, a lot of women are not thinking about the futures. I want ladies to understand when they come on the podcast. If something happens, like bad happens, fucking aliens come, whatever it is, guys are gonna jump out and put our lives on the fucking line for you. And most of you are not, all of you really, are not gonna want to fucking do shit.
Yeah.
Don't even
You're
have to
gonna
use an
sit there and be
extreme
like,
example like that.
Yeah.
go ahead and die, motherfucker. That's what happens.
Do you have another example?
The Ukraine war.
Ukraine. Okay.
Where the women
Ukraine.
at? What happened to all the feminists?
Right.
That's absolutely
They
true.
stop.
You need them
Everything
to take
flips.
care of
Hold
the
on.
children.
You know how many feminists were in the Ukraine?
A lot. It was a liberal
But
country.
when war happened, they got the fuck.
Yes.
That what happened to the equality, and we can do what you. They were like, yo, you can do this one. This
Facts.
one last thing. You can go ahead and do this one,
Mhm.
and we'll be like, you guys decide when you want to be equal and when
Right.
you don't want to be equal.
And that's why a lot of men tell y'all to shut the fuck up, because we know if some shit goes down, I'm the one that's gonna have to fucking die. So
100%.
just shut up. They had a clip. I wish that we could pull it up. There's a clip of a dude saying, I don't listen to women. It was something a news reporter was asking him something like, why didn't you do what the women said? He said, because I don't fucking listen to women. He's
Yeah.
on live TV news.
Yeah.
And then he's like, now you're trying to tell me what to do. I don't listen to women. And it came off as mean and rude, but it was like, no, he's there was something happened, a tree fell or something. He's trying to like fix the situation, and a woman's yelling at him to do something. He's like, yo,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here, bitch. I'm trying to
Yeah.
fix a
Yeah.
life throttling, situation that happened, and you're sitting here trying to tell me something that I know that's not going to work.
Yeah.
So sit back and be a woman, not to be mean, but when we say know your place or whatever, let the guys figure it out. That's what we're supposed to do.
There's something about that know your place that just gets them
They
so
get mad.
pissed.
Yeah.
Know your
it's
place,
stupid.
bro. Know your place, ladies. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Just know your place. It's like you would never sit here and consider your little kid your equal. Know your place. I'm your mother, right? I'm the mom. I know what I'm doing here. I understand it's my position right now to take care of you until you can take care of yourself. The kid's not gonna look at you and be like, but we're equal because I feel like we're equal.
Right. But if a burning building happened, there's a fucking beam or log or something on your leg, you're not going to tell the dude that's trying to take it off, what the fuck are you doing? You're going to let him do his job because there's a life-threatening situation. Then women are like, okay, it's cool because I'm scared.
100%.
But any other situation, they want to fucking tell you what
Yeah.
to do.
Whenever there's like a big threat, women always revert back to their original forms.
Every
which is
time.
being submissive.
Yep.
Okay. Real quick, guys, if we don't have any questions, nobody here has any questions? Nothing? Okay, cool. Chat, I want to thank you guys so much, man, for being here with us today. Make sure you guys like the video, man. It was consistent. It's Friday night, man. You guys could be anywhere, and you're here with
Super
us,
chats were
guys.
crazy.
The
tonight.
the chat is undefeated.
Yeah.
The chat is undefeated, and every day we grow and we grow and we grow. I love you guys, man. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for rocking with us, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for the nighttime show, man. Peace.
Oh no.